Belum diculik gua, anjir. Baru juga depan pintu. Rolling ya? Oke. Sipil dicariin sama Bang Opik. Panas. Panas, panas, panas. Panas. Kalep.
Enggak, belum. Serem ih.
Ada.
Yaudah.
Ada. Aku maunya wong berada aja.
Anjay. Aku juga MW.
Ayo, lebih pilih
Aku juga
mana? Pilih
aku juga
kandang wong
MW.
atau wong berada? Mendingan wong berada.
Wong berada, bener. Aku juga MW kalau yang itu.
Agak getar-getar.
Yoi. Seorang istri anak mafia. Weh, ada dreamcatcher nih. Bang, ambil dong, Bang.
Oke.
Tanganku full.
Oke. Dah.
Ini tempat ritualnya mau di belakang. Nih, Bang, ambil lagi, Bang.
Dideketin ke
Tanganku
itunya
full.
aja, ke tempat ritual.
Iya, ditaruh di tempat ritualnya aja.
Nih gue bawa
Nih,
dreamcatcher sama
bunga,
tengkorak.
Bang.
Mana?
Bunga.
Aduh.
Au.
Aduh. Apa sih ditabrak-tabrak gue? Tuh.
Bang, satu lagi, Bang. Satu lagi jam tangan,
Penuh
Bang.
penuh bang, penuh bang.
Penuh. Ya udah, taruh dulu yuk kita yuk.
Mana? Washu
Ya,
washu.
taruh dulu. Nih, kita mau naruhnya langsung ke
Hello
pentagram aja kan?
Ya.
Ya udah, sini deh.
Sabar.
Nih.
Ini kenapa muka gue basah? Tiba-tiba basah. Taruh mana sini ya?
Sini aja.
Satu.
Ya, 1,
Dua.
2,
Tiga.
ilu.
Nah.
Nah, ayo lagi yuk. Ada jam. Oh iya.
Berisik.
Topeng mana?
Udah.
Udah jam.
Mana sih tempat ritualnya? Bajir, gue masih belum hafal.
Gak apa-apa. Aman.
Ini kah?
Mana? Topeng. Oh, ini topeng. Topeng ambil deh yuk. Ya, yuk. Let's go,
Ini kah?
topeng.
Ritualnya sebelah mana?
Lurus terus. Ya, paling pojok kanan. Anjir, gue ngantuk kayak lama-lama, gila.
Anjir, main ginian ngantuk gue.
Iya ya. Ya, drop sini aja.
Pinggir pokoknya. Ini coklat lagi warna ini ya, takut nyaru. Gue taruh mana nih?
Gue cari EMF dulu ya.
Jamnya nyaru banget.
Kaca di mobil.
Aku dihaung-haung.
Anjing, tadi nemu partikel babi, mana partikelnya anjing? Belum, termo panas.
Hello Risu, I'm good. I'm feeling
JP
good.
lagi lipe.
JP emang. JP yang lipe.
Siapa yang lipe? Oh, aku kira lipe.
Bang Opik yang
Sarah
lipe.
yang lagi lipe.
Opik yang lagi lipe.
Oh. Astagfirullah, nyari segede gini partikel susah banget ya Allah.
Susah ya.
Baru dapat 20, baru dapat 5% hilang.
Hah?
Nah,
Rolling kah?
lah kan bener kan, kurang ajar kan, anak babi memang kalau kata gua mah. Baru dapat 10% hilang. Anjing.
Rolling. Dudol belum ya?
Nih, baru dapat 5% nih, 6%. Tuh kan nih anjing baru dapat 10% hilang, babi, babi. Asu.
Dudol belum ya?
Ah, udah belum. Udah deh.
Mana?
Kuman gak sih?
Dudol. Dudol belum kan? Hah? Mati di mana? Berapa?
Gak tahu di depan sono no. Soalnya keburu mati
Depan.
di depan pintu. Ah,
Wasu-wasu.
buka dong.
Depan mana? Udah dibawa.
100 sama 500, 100.
Wah, sanity gua udah setengah. Tolong. Lalu gua balik dulu. Sanity gua habis.
IMF belum nemu.
Sanity gua 55. Oh my god.
Cul, IMF cul. Open all tab ya.
Hello.
Sama bring the crystal.
Hello, are you here? You here kan nongol dia kan. Keringetan tuh, langsung keringetan. Berapa IMF ya, Bang?
Panas dia panas.
Tiga,
Soalnya panas
3.
50.
Tiga atau red 3?
Gila, Moco diserang lagi.
Kita belum nemu toy ya, curse toy belum ya? Weaken the ghost with withering light. Withering light yang mana? Withering. Ada nggak?
Ini. Enggak, nanti aja ini withering light.
Disuruh. Itu nanti aja.
Nanti aja pas lagi itu.
Pas lagi ritual. Oh iya, ini
Kerstoy cuy, disuruh nyari kerstoy. Iya.
kalau hilang berarti mental kali, throw kali.
Kudu throw.
Footprintnya
Black
Death ya?
Death. Give me some more Black Death. Ore, coba yang
Astaga. Oh, Black Death.
Black Death. Iya.
Black Death yang udah nguap-nguap.
Sumpah ngantuk mas bro. Bangun pagi banget soalnya. Adem.
Wah,
Kesmillah.
Holy
Aku
Wah.
holy wah nih.
light
Aku
3
duduk.
candle. Oke. Aku
Tensius.
menyalakan lilin. Gak apa-apa sekarang kan? Nyalain lilin sekarang boleh kan?
Aku holy wah. Boleh. Boleh.
Satu.
Ghost. Ghost, are you here? Ghost come here. Hello, ghost come here, ghost. Ghost. Iya. Udah. Guys. Ya, guys.
Udah ya, lilin udah nyala, udah ya. Lilin udah kelar ya. Ini yakin Black Death. Kok gua kena kayak darah gua ngurang terus ya, kayak yang tadi.
Enggak benar Black Death. Black Death emang gitu.
Oh sama kayak Kayak si Bloody
Black
Count.
Death. Black Death. Lah aku masuk ke ini. Ya aduh.
Open all tabs
Anjay.
on the location. Berarti kita tap
Nah,
tap layar guys.
atau layar. Black Death. Give me some more Black Death. Oh yeah, this for Black Death. I'm here. Black Death. Ghost.
Lengket banget lengket.
Ghost, are you here? Iya.
Au.
Mana? Oh iya bener. Terus candle 3 in
Candle udah.
Udah in cans. Ya. Aku juga pegang. Oh ini nih. Oke, in can sudah. Summon spirit pakai itu.
Woi. Tolong. Kayaknya bos.
Gak tahu kelempar.
Tadi kelempar. Wow.
Nanti beli lagi.
2%.
Cul beliin pil dong, Cul, pil koplo. Beliin pil. Mana? Oh,
Kenapa darah gue sekarat banget
kan
guys?
oh ini. Hah?
Apa karena gue nyalain api?
Oh ini. Udah belum?
Tadi katanya hilang mental.
Bentar, belum.
Aduh lengket. Au.
Lengket.
Oh ada hitam-hitamnya. Keluarkan hitam.
Oh, apa tuh? Cairan apa nih? Lumpur lapindo.
Waduh. Kita belum nemu toy ini ya, curse toy-nya belum ya?
Belum. Flash with
hitam.
Oke. Gosh. Ada. Serang gua deh.
Hitam.
Ghost. Wah, oke. Nah udah, Precious sudah. Open all withering light dong, withering light. Oh, anjing. Nice. Innalillahi. Terus apa lagi? Withering light. Enggak kok, dornya cuma dikit. Aduh.
Air udah ya? Air sudah. Aku diculik.
Iya anjir diculik. Diculiknya dibawa ke sini lagi.
Tolong. Gila gue bener-bener di bawah di. Ntar gue nyari wasp dulu. Wasp. Kuliknya bener-bener dekat. Ini kok nggak bisa ngeklik. Pintunya gitu ya guys. Was gua. Gara-gara nyalain air semua gue nyalain. Wah, gue kena grup.
Anjir.
Kita tinggal flash.
Withering light, terus open all door. Fire salt siapa fire salt? Oh, ini aku bawa deh fire salt. Kamu pentagram.
Withering light udah. Open all door.
Open all door.
Wah, ada di situ.
Udah belum open order.
Withering light belum.
Halo. Halo lumpur.
Lumpur.
Ya Allah. Udah.
Tuh, ini ketutup melulu ya.
Aduh.
Waktu. Alah,
Pintu
tutup
udah
lagi.
gua tutupin. Udah gua bukain.
Ketutup lagi.
Gila.
Ditutup lagi nih, yang di depan gua aja ditutup lagi langsung depan muka gua.
Alamak.
Bah.
Apa itu? Serem amat sih. Iya nih.
Lambat. Oh, ini ada pintu nih.
Ntar aku ambil healing dulu.
Kaget gue. Dah.
Sekarang apa? Fire sword. Ghost. Di mana lu kesurupannya? Ghost. Buset, jauh amat. Ghost.
Ya bang, jangan main-main di kuburan bang.
Ya ini kan kita di kuburan. Ghost. Lah, gue di pentagram lu gak ada? Lah, oke. Ghost. Fire sword. Oh mama. Ulala. Nah. Dah. Fire sword udah.
Dah, tinggal ritual.
Ya betul.
Ritual.
Mari
Siapa yang mau jadi Pokemon?
Ritual.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Dah ini dagger ya aku.
Udah, bola di gua.
Iya,
Aduh.
Gak tau gue kayak hari ini badan gue kayak lemes banget. Karena mungkin gue bangunnya pagi banget kayak hari ini.
Awas, lingkaran ungu.
Ya. Jangan lupa barang-barang ambil ya. Oh iya lupa, maaf ya Cil. Wah jam Cil, jam.
Ada di bawah situ, di kumpulan 3
Ada
ini.
di bawah situ kok.
Emang warnanya agak nyaru jam.
Jam.
Nih jam nih. Gua ambil. Taruh mana?
Ambil,
Mana
ambil,
taruh di
ambil.
mana?
Nanti.
Oh, situ. Sabar.
Jam. Hati-hati, nice. Good.
Sabar.
Apa lagi nih? Oh, Dreamcatcher gua. Aduh, Rose di mana ya?
Rose harusnya di sini. Oh kan benar.
Black Death.
Benar kan?
Nah,
Semua?
tinggal satu lagi.
Tinggal sekul.
Nah, tinggal 10 ore, 10.
Udah, dipuk ya.
Anjay, udah.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Iya. Oh iya, kita belum punya Icarus toy. Ya udahlah. Ya udahlah. 3.000.
3.000. Main hantu, ngantuk.
Iya, gue kayak main ngantuk kayak gue ya.
Oh, udah gak bisa ditahan tuh udah. Wah. Wow.
Lalalala.
Wow, wow.
Lalalala. Apa gue udahan dulu ya?
Bebas.
Gue udahan dulu deh. Nanti kalau mau main paling offline gue nggak replay lah ya.
Menyedot energi
Iya.
lipe.
Atau ngantuk banget anjir, najis.
Ih,
Iya, biasa
biasanya
gitu,
gitu.
makanya.
Gitu.
Makanya.
Pas udah selesai lipe, mau masuk kamar, kok nggak bisa
Iya.
tidur gitu. Kak, aku jadi
Pas
melek
udah
mulu nih.
rebahan, tau gak sih lu? Pas udah rebahan tuh dia kayak hilang lagi tidurnya.
Langsung
Kurang
kok nggak
ajar
bisa
emang.
tidur. Aduh.
Emang kurang ajar emang. Oke lah, kalau begitu. Thank you guys. Thank
Oke, thank
you.
you,
Thank you
thank you.
Mojo. Thank you Kara. Arigato. Thank you. Sumpil, thank you.
Yeay. Nah, ngapain kita guys? Kalau udah begini ngapain guys? Kita pindahin layar besar. Kita pindah ke layar besar. Nah. Suara. Udahlah, DRX pasti.
Okay, I guess this works. They decide to use this curveball, but in execution, it felt so different to.
Yeah. Very hard, I think. Can what do you call? Your mic voice. Huh? Really? Small. Still small? Yeah. Right now? You speak right now. Okay. Thank you. Hmm. Abi. Ebi. Abyss. DRX will win this, I think, because this is Waylay map. I think Waylay can move so flexible. Ready.
To, as you say, continue this momentum
Yeah.
Look at the
while
setup
they've got
from
such
DRX.
great ideas.
The kill trip.
Team
onto the
Liquid,
right
Team
side.
Liquid lost both pistols on this map last time they played on Abyss.
Yeah.
DRX
Farm
was so
acquisition.
strong.
DRX willing to concede most of the space as well, trying to play out of it, and that's a kill trip specifically try and deny against Camo, but it's spotted out. They hear it close to them, denying the opportunity really for DRX to strike and do some real potential damage. Nats has already taken out the life of Flashback. That was up towards the top section, hindered for a moment. Kiko up towards the top. DRX though clean with it. Kills are collected in their name, and already you're seeing the scurry reposition. Nats has got a lot of space into mid. He calls for the troops to reconvene.
He's got to get at least another one here.
Could get his chance soon enough, but no, I mean, Hyunmin, it's unstoppable right now. Trex next up here.
Ah.
Able to get at least the one, but he's alerted the rest of the squad to his position. DRX now know this. Deep plan not committed by Camo. Doesn't go for it. In fact, he's going to walk out of his zone. 30 HP.
Oh, kita harus
Needs
beli
another kill as
scuba
well.
ya
Safe
kalau
enough to go
di
for the plan in
sini
this
ya.
spot. Just spotting the barrel, but now backing out. DRX want to take this one together.
30
I think they
seconds
do a
left.
good job
Yeah.
of playing off each other here, DRX. Making sure that those individual plays from Team Liquid don't
Spike planted.
find fertile
Dari
ground.
pinggir.
Camo, 30 HP. Misses the pixel angle. Shot darts flying off here.
Iya, tadi kita
Down towards the back, that's going to be dealt with in time. But already being approached, the pressure is mounting, the heat turns up. Camo, 1v3 to try and deal with him with barely any life to work with. It's turned into mincemeat. This is DRX now with another pistol round win under their belt.
They had
Salah.
4 players there ready to defend on A as that exit came through.
Yeah, hard read.
Yeah, and they've also just got they've got a trip in perfect position based on where the dash was going to go. They have a cam for contact too, so you can do a bit of spamming out through heaven. And even with Nats being able to get a kill and pulling the rest of his team out, player disadvantage and they can't win the shots in the middle. So while we're looking towards the team that lost the first match and we're thinking, oh well, what adjustments are they going to make? DRX actually, I mean, you see it here with these 2 trips
Yeah.
even that are being placed by Freeing. They've already themselves started making adjustments to even more consistently beat Team Liquid.
Deep knife against the back wall. Too sure if that was
Oh.
intended, but
Salah.
doesn't quite get the tag they were looking for here. Mako, hearing the footsteps, hearing the rumble, is going to be sending off a few stray shots, firing off. Just barely seeing the sightlines of these players. ADS up with a bulldog. There's a lot to really contest with here from that spot. The smokes obfuscate the entry here for Team Liquid. DRX trying to get back into it and flashback. Will definitely
Kai.
even it out. That Marshall in hand.
DRX win for sure, I thought.
Firing off from all positions. Kiko left alone here. Trex is just on an absolute marathon walk, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he's
Way
miles
behind.
away. He is so far away from being able to help Kiko. Kiko's got to make some kind of distraction. Otherwise, they'll start thinking about a backstab.
Yeah, the longer this goes on, the more they start anticipating where these players could be. Fight to be taken forwards potentially by DRX, looking to gain a bit more ground. And timing missed out here. Trex.
Kiko,
big map a bit.
Kiko,
Missed to
Kiko.
avoid the strike there. Spike out of nowhere. Being cleared up in the end here by Flashback.
Big
Been
value from the
farming
Marshall.
so far, man. Yeah, he's been farming.
And once you get the op into his hands as well, you're expecting much of the same. The KO knife is the big thing that Team Liquid have to be able to work with. On their attack side, if you can land knives onto people, if you can land a knife onto Freeing and take down his setup, or onto Flashback to make sure that he can't TP away, then you've got,
guys. Stand by round, okay?
you've got chances. But I think when I was watching Team Liquid play this map before, so much of it came down to actually Nats working through mid. Otherwise, they were unimpressive in their attack side against DRX previously.
It's an aggro play. No bodies to receive it, but a util's being sent out regardless. Nats might be able to hear most of this, along with Kiko.
Does he clear this very close corner?
This is so unexpected,
It's a
isn't it?
weird spot.
Yeah, really odd position. Try not to make any noise. He does clear it. Playing it patiently too. Hello. Waiting for his time to take the shot, just in case there's someone else holding close with it.
He's asking Kiko to do a little bit of clearing himself.
He's calling for the whole squad here. There's a very smart play by him. Mako is in his forward spot to be able to at least call for a lot of mid-round rotation.
I mean,
so
it's
he's waiting.
kind of wild that Mako doesn't look even one time
Yeah.
towards the
Mancingnya
mid player
gimana?
though.
Mouse unplugged. He's just staring off into the abyss.
Take pause, please.
See though. Despite that, DRX are pretty quick to arrive onto this one, looking to see if they can play this retake, but it's going to be tough for them.
Cam's nice in the post plan, but I don't think it was actually close enough to the spike. If they were able to smoke it, I suppose, but actually Mako, you know, he's dead already, so what am I talking about?
Just a Marshall in the hands of Flashback is going to need some eagle eye aim, I think, to try and find a way past this one, and no one's given him a fair fight. Flash rebounds and then double face up towards it. Team Liquid trying to take this fight again, and it should just be a battle of the spam. Trip being caught up. The player's going to be dropping your men. He's just waited there. Standing man emoji off to the side, but it is a conversion here for Team Liquid. They don't get bonused.
I like Freeing's camera that he put there over towards B to help with the retake. It's a very difficult site to anchor. It's a tough site in general, actually. This is one of the reasons why the map trends quite attack-sided, is because B is so difficult to play on the defense, but...
Nice.
Hyunmin 2 away from getting an ult online that could help them out. And Nats, if he's able to get a lurk, going through mid and grabs a kill, he could certainly win them around with his neural theft.
Taken out.
Just laying down the opening setup. Cam was broken early though. Pretty important as well. You do remove that at the beginning of these rounds for DRX at least. Add some uncertainty into the step of Team Liquid. They don't know whether players are pushed up in mid.
Freeing's got his defensive setup over
Hello,
towards
Ryan.
here, and there's a pretty heavy stack in
Welcome.
that direction because Team Liquid have been making noise in A main. Dodges the knife as well, so it keeps his utility up. And if they go back into B as the spike starts moving towards Mako, one of the things that Mako was doing last time these two teams played on defense was that he was playing over towards the area that Flashback's in right now, and then he was throwing a smoke on top of B and TPing into it as the exec happened. Nats with a
spotted out.
chance. If he
Hold him
gets
in.
this kill, the ult would be huge.
Oh, Hyunmin squaring up for it. It's a 140 to the dome. Hyunmin just does him in.
And now Nats calls for his team to go back over towards A.
Bane reinforcing. It's deep drone delayed.
30
It's
seconds
hiding
left.
the intent pretty well here, but there's only 28 seconds remaining.
The knife's back online, but I don't think Freeing is going to get caught by it.
Be out of range of it. Paddy spotted. Cage there.
I got legendary. Let's go.
They claim the most of that space. Team Liquid.
Blup.
Trying to get themselves into this one. Camo deep into the spawn. Angle Freeing. He has to press forwards. Press the advantage. No one is being pressed from behind. The commas finally come through. Bane's already found his first kill. Up towards the top. Not able to contest with Kiko and Trex.
Now there's a nice round for
I
Team Liquid to get in.
fish.
Pressure on DRX now in a 2v3.
Yeah, looking on Flashback and Mako here to see what they can do together. Very cheeky angle. Crouch down. Hard to adjust your aim in time, so Camo finds that one. Mako's left into that 1v3. Just jiggling, see if he can bait out a shot or two. Does claim it, but time's starting to tick away from him, and looks like he's not making moves to make the play. So
Bang minta jangan gek LLG. GX yang menang udah.
A good chance of success in a situation like
Halo
that.
Bang, halo Rido, welcome.
But the time very low. I do like what Team Liquid are going for. I love the positioning from Freeing. I think when you're playing against a KO, you do need to be putting your Cypher set up for someone else to play around. So he lets Bane play on site with the trips and with the cages. I love that idea from DRX. The plan is good. But Team Liquid, they realize that DRX are playing
2-1, 2-1.
They get a dash through into heaven. And that allows Camo to get so deep and even wraps back around. Look how much pressure.
Soalnya juara 1 Cina, coy.
Under in the back of the B side.
Tapi kayaknya sih pengaturan ya, guys ya.
Because Camo's on the full wraparound. Both of
Soalnya ini kan ini TL kalah nih.
them a lot of
Kalau TL kalah kan EMEA nggak ada perwakilan sama sekali. Tinggal sisa si GX doang.
Evolution between the two of them.
Masih ada TH, Deng. Masih ada TH ya? Nggak tahu sih gua. Kalau misalnya Cina kalah, Cina nggak ada perwakilan.
I love that recon. Does put a lot of pressure on the mid lurk.
See, and that's just missed the timing onto that.
Dude, he
Shots
had his-
fired off. Flashback's not exiting.
He had his hand off the mouse. He was scratching his nose.
Will commit to it now, though. As that gate crash fades. Mako only has a classic for this one, so we'll get cleared out. TP. See if you can get the hell out of here. Bit of mischief in mid. That's slowly trying to re-clear, piece together the position of the DRX players as well, but
He knows that somebody's going to be mid here. If he tries to punish Mako, there's going to be somebody else holding it.
he's going to hear the footsteps here as well, and he spots signs of life as well from these players straight out. The shot's missing. Mako is really hard committed into a spot like this. The right click is doing it. Still, there's another TP to try and get the hell out of dodge. Just calling for the reinforcements to try and help him out for that fight into mid. It's a deep smoke. Anchor position for him. Min trying to press forwards again, but again trying to get it done with just the pistols.
A is empty.
30 seconds
Bit of
left.
chaos. Neurotheft is going to reveal that as well. Now
25
they're
seconds.
going to A. Like you said, 25 seconds left. There's not a lot of time to make this happen.
Camo has got a sprint.
Deep paranoia forwards as well, just trying to cut off that mid avenue so the rotates can't come in thick and fast. Now DRX struggling to really get that control, but still Mako is delivering just with that classic in hand. Tries to pick up the upgrade,
10 seconds
punished for it. Plant will go down. Enough time, and Paddy has his eye. All the right places.
Yeah, not even close. No.
Yeah, not even close.
DRX always have been incredibly good at pushing Mako up towards this pillar and supporting him brilliantly from behind. Look how difficult it is in a spot like that to root Mako out without getting punished by somebody taking an angle. Now think if it was rifles on the other side and not just players with classics and stuff. So Team Liquid, there's a lot of different plays around the map that they have to be aware of. Whether it's a fast push out through B or Mako just taking a walk down mid with flashback. Defensive tack time out here from DRX because 3 rounds in a row now.
Hari-hari tank on.
Patitek's knife and the position of freeing could be important. Here's Paddy.
Played for you.
There's
Knife's
the knife
going
lineup.
overhead.
very deep from Freeing.
Yeah, he should be out of range of this as soon as it lands, and indeed he is. Deep push out for a bit more information over towards B. There's players committed. Camo straight past and up and over most of these trips. The Cam's not going to be spotting the signs of him unless he heard the noise cues. Freeing's running though.
They're doing a B fake and it's working.
Yeah, it's pulling players away. Flashback though, times of life, and that's tucked up close. Bane is the only one to try and push back this A hit that's about to be coming in as well. He's going to be hearing the footsteps calling. Guys, we made a mistake. Tool on Bane. It's a good trade from Trex. Straight in. Camo deep into their spawn. Double dash from Yumin. Oh, it's up there.
Buh!
That is elite.
Camo tiba-tiba
That is an unbelievable 3K from Camo.
tiba-tiba 3 kill anjay.
Eating up the scraps. Flashback just trailing off in mid, but that is unreal stuff, like you said, Josh. I mean, Yumin trying to play his team in, expecting a trade, but that is pinpoint accuracy here.
Everything about that round is amazing, but the mechanics for that 3K are what seals the deal.
Teng teng.
Because Freeing should be favored there. When Camo's crosshair is dragged so far
Gelo kamu.
no shot
Kamu
shoots in there. And
lagi.
yet the brains and the brawn are online for Liquid on their attack side here.
Sayang tidak stabil dia, guys.
That's calling
bagus
a
kan,
beautiful
enggak.
fake, playing the macro really nicely. Camo getting into unexpected positions every time. Round 4 and round 6. Outplaying Freeing setups when he himself is actually playing around Patitech's KO quite nicely.
Yeah. Straight back down to the eco here for DRX.
There's layers to this. It's like parfait.
Team Liquid. Significant learnings that they've had. It's damage through the box. Flashbacks on 10 HP.
And DRX pulling out a pretty similar idea on the eco to what we saw earlier on, where they go for that kind of pressure down mid. They haven't actually got anybody deep tucked towards pillar, but the threat is there. Team Liquid will be worried that someone is in that spot.
A lot of angles as well. We can test with here for flashback. What a shot though.
He's on.
That is magnetic.
Second headshot that he's landed onto Nats.
With that Marshall. Now we're going to see similar signs here for that exit that's coming through. Camo has to updraft though and dash back to safety as well. Didn't want to fall off the edge of the map. Mako's doing
Wah,
some work
Camo
indeed,
udah
but it will eventually be felled. Classics can only do so much in a spot like this, and it leaves it just down to Freeing. Slipped the net, straight past them here. There's a lot of damage done. Camo, one shot would have done it. There was a chance in a world. It's salvaged here by Liquid now.
He's
5
saving
to 2.
him.
Yeah, he is.
It's an interesting smoke from Kiko in heaven as well. It doesn't actually block off the defenders. I don't know if he missed it or whether it was supposed to be weirdly placed like this for them to be able to get a kill through that little crack angle, but looks very odd to me. Rifles back in the hand of DRX. They took attack timeout right before the big rifle round in round 6. They need this one to go their way. Liquid couldn't get anything done on their attack last time two teams clashed on Abyss, and now everything is working perfectly.
Big gun in the hands of that here. That operator! Reaction time test has failed. Bane will punish him for it. The Hunter's Fury now offloaded deep into the back. To try and punish these players that are just coming in thick and fast, trying to get themselves into the B side. Already flooding all the way back in. This is really quick from TRX. They're trying to make the most of this one. Inside of the chaos, drop to the knees is Paddy's going to be able to give them a little bit of information from that high ground angle, but no
Can't
res
get
in sight.
No, you can't get that res.
No. TRX call for the pause here. Waiting for the right time to strike now with that conversion.
Tiba-tiba pada mancing semua ya.
Smoke to play in himself, but he's that last one left, and now they know
Ada yang
exactly
dapat
what's up.
legendary gitu siang-siang.
Raining down. Human's life not in
Gila kata gue. Gue ngelihat ini. Anjir nih kagak offline nih. Friend luck berapa persen nih?
Took a lot of votes to do it.
It did, yeah, it did. But coming out of the smoke on quite a fast pace. To be honest, I mean, also gifted a bit of an opener there too. Very out in the open. Not really the way that you want to be playing, but somehow gets the better end of Nats anyway.
Lagi quest yang mana?
The attack side op doesn't work. Team Liquid do not go for it again.
Oh, okay.
The slower rounds where they've been able to embed Camo into deep positions are the ones that have been winning for Liquid. And they hear this Cypher Cam being placed, so they know that Freeing has changed his setup. They know that it's over here towards B. They might be anticipating that the op has gone A.
Udah pada beli scuba.
It's not the case.
Very deep trip. Like you said, if they're thinking about the overall bigger picture, expected to be in a different spot. Flashback still. All trained onto the ankle.
Ult deep in spawn.
Yeah, Kiko is going to be sowing a bit of chaos now, confusion into the ranks of DRX. Looking to see if they can clear this guy out, but across their placement, pretty impeccable at that. Kiko still a nuisance, still this player is going to be doing all that damage. Flashback though, still getting active over towards it, and attention drawn for just a second is enough for Kiko to go down here. Big reveal with that neuro fair. Flashback, so damn consistent. Put an operator in his hands, and this guy rarely misses. Trick's backing up here, but again, it's just two players to play this versus the four of DRX. You have
Itu apa? Buka enchant ya?
only the one tool to play in the post. It's going to be a difficult ask. Shot darts are going to be the first wave of things. Free and just full sticking this one. Half not, well, it's half earned at least.
Iklan mulu nih, iklan mulu nih.
Again, that's a good needs to be dealt with, and Flashback just covering all the appropriate angles once more. Wide swing, and you're facing right into the boomstick. Flashback will punish you anyway.
He looks remarkably good here with the operator in hand. First time he got smoked off, but then as the smoke dissipates, Kiko's taking
Kayaknya.
focus, so he
Ada
can't
kayaknya.
and that unleashes Flashback. A 4K in the round, and he's been good in previous ones as well. If you give him a glimpse, he's there. 10 kills.
Buka map aja, buka map aja.
Big problem for Liquid to deal with.
Koleksi ikan.
Yeah, almost drawing at level. We know how good DRX can be on their attack side.
Iya, buka map. Gue ikut dong. Kalian dari mana? Dari awal? OTW. Tapi gue nggak bisa mati ya. Gue udah beli ini belum? Apa scuba? Itu dia. Gue mau mati dulu bentar. Lepas alat scuba dulu. Nggak mati-mati soalnya. Hit.
Flashback's been keeping info over towards mid, really confident in his opping, so he's just jiggling these angles.
Mana aku ikut? Di mana
The
kalian?
more DRX are going to lose info because their Sova is dead. But how do you entry onto the site without camo and now without Nats?
Your possibilities running dry if your team Liquid trying to slowly work the map. More and more of your players being whistled away. That's a timing that's unfortunate for Flashback. Still, Trex will be happy to claim it. Might just even it out here. Paranoia's going to be committed. Up onto the one side, but no real bodies placed behind it. There's 25 seconds left.
No knife, so all of this Cypher util will stay up. Freeing should be like.
Kalian mau buka ke arah mana? Mau buka map mana?
Make a move over towards it. Smokes blooming, blossoming behind him for darts. Not broken in time there, but a cage is going to be dead regardless. Deep TP up towards the top. That is managed. Freeing. Instinctual, just keeping his eye locked. His plan is to be defended, but that head peeks over and Hyunmin keen to punish, and even keener aim while he's at it. 5 to 5 is where DRX are standing.
All three of those shots beautifully precise there from Hyunmin. And as he said, tying things up.
Diberkati.
3 rounds in a row where they've been able to deal with what Team Liquid are throwing at them. That shot is really nice. I mean, I like the flash idea, but Camo had to turn his body entirely. Maybe should have tucked in
Tropical
slightly
Groove.
there. But he's been nasty on the entries. They haven't been running these kind of rounds though again.
Ini kita nggak bisa ngecek ini ya, status persentase luck kita berapa, kita nggak ketahuan ya.
Round 5, I think it was. Maybe it was
Oh
round
iya,
5.
statnya
They
kita.
got- yeah,
Ngeliatnya di
round
mana
4.
sih?
They got Camo as an updraft dash into heaven, and he managed to get into a really deep spot over.
Oke, terus
And then
oh,
round 6,
bonus
they
lucknya
got
ya, ya, ya.
trips in A. And
Udah pada
again,
berapa
he was
guys?
able to
1000.
up the road. Those are the 2 massive gun rounds.
Yang gambar gear di atas, terus di scroll ke bawah.
Looking to go back to something like that. I mean, not the exact same strategy, but
Scroll
the
aja
same
ke bawah.
concept of trying to get Camo very deep somewhere.
Bonus lucknya berapa persen?
In mid, tried to take a ton of mid control, push back, flashback at the start of the round, and then instead
Scroll
of
ke bawah nanti ada
having
tulisan bonus lucknya plus
show that somewhere else on the map
berapa.
and get Camo to try to pinch the defenders as you go back into an A exec. I mean, you could leave.
Kayaknya lama sekali ya, padahal gampang.
Try to get somebody behind enemy lines.
Kan di atas tuh ada gambar ikan, sebelahnya ada gambar gear.
Team Liquid up through mid.
Nah,
TP primed. Kiko looking to get onto the high ground nice and early. Flashing a dart. Punishing a potential walk up.
And no flashback here. He's been playing on sites early on.
Going to pull his attention away here. The knife towards the back there. Bane is in a bit of trouble here and he needs some help. But he's
Kirain
not
udah pada
gonna be able to get
1000.
it.
Relax.
Big map. Reinforcements are late coming. Still ADS stuck. That's a bit overzealous there.
Now you've lost the smoke. Kiko's a great aimer, so I don't mind him taking duels like that, but now Liquid are in a bit of a tough spot, and it will allow Flashback to go nuts defending these sites. We saw what happened last time, that when he didn't have smokes in his face, he was feasting.
Exactly right against the operator. Still worried about our mid control. Team Liquid wait for the minute mark and now start to make their moves back up.
Here.
They didn't break the door at any point here, so they're not really threatening a pinch onto Hyunmin in A heaven.
Trip's still there too. That's a tag onto Nats.
That's funny. It makes
though with a cage.
that is funny. It makes it look like it's only Nats in mid.
It really does. The rest of his team
Yang di mana?
But the dimensional drift is going to be clearing up those unknowns soon enough. 3 spotted out, just the one missing. Flashback right
Sama kayak yang di itu tropical
pulls the attention against once more.
tropical
Through heaven, it's a
Groove.
screen that's being squeezed. A bit of a hammer and an anvil here from Team Liquid. Does get the rewards that they were looking for. Still Hyunmin's there. Fast, trying to make this play all the way through. Team Liquid losing their insert player in through spawn.
Yeah, Nats went down immediately.
Convergent pass now. Still going to be offloaded to see if they can clear this up. Might even get that connection onto Trex. It's up to Camo to see if he can defend this one. High ground, dodging that one. Sharp. Good shot onto Hyunmin. Drops down to respect the angles here. It's a 2v3.
pulang aja itu, suruh pulang.
Waiting for Maka to see if he can do anything here, but he just might just miss this one. Yeah, tuck to double box. Not expecting the
Suruh
pass.
uninstall
Yeah,
Roblox.
sitting
Parah banget.
Want to make a play for it. Noise bait. Like he could be running away. Not enough though to get the betterment of Camo.
Camo's aim's been really nice. He's saved them in a couple of important spots. He's been the big playmaker, honestly, overall.
Lebay banget aja. Apalagi pas legendary. Lu lihat gak pas dapet legendary? Apaan lebay banget? Gempa bumi ya.
Camo dodged it anyway. He's the key player that is giving Liquid a potential lead at the half here. Have they got another game plan? This play up through mid was quite a nice idea from Team Liquid. Got to imagine that that's what Lohan had called for them. But do they go back to that?
Last round of the half to do something.
I mean, they might realize that Freeing's been putting one of the trips up through mid, because obviously Nats got caught by in the previous round. That means the site that the Cypher's playing on should be a little weaker. But Freeing's been doubling up.
Apanya?
Flashback and
Ayo,
Flashback.
apanya
So
yang
nasty
mana?
with it.
Still locking it down towards B.
Tintanya nggak ada tintanya.
Taking their time. Ease it into the position of where they want to try and send it. Over towards A. Looks like that might be the goal. No kill trips though. This is DRX playing.
Pakai pancingan jelek aja kalau mau yang dapat yang begituan. Jangan pakai pancingan bagus.
Mako. Eventually dropping off. They hear the presence of the turret.
Ya makanya kalau pancingan makin tinggi jadi yang red yang itunya hilang.
I was thinking, is he going to be playing for like a post-plant null command here? But
Playing for the other orb.
yeah, is he going all the
Tuh
way
buat
back for another orb?
ngoleksi-ngoleksi mah pakai yang jelek aja.
And if so, no,
Nggak
he's
bisa,
going for a fake play over towards B, but with no bodies behind.
Merasa rugi gitu ya. Merasa rugi gitu ya beli banyak pancingan.
Seconds.
Setengah harga gitu ya.
This one. It's Mako
Nah, iya.
and Hyunmin. Crossing the lines, it's a one-way for Maka to play off of. Paranoid comes out and has a TP into the one-way absurdity that might be occurring. Mako has worked them! 3 kills ripped away in the blink of an eye. The IGL want a play to make, but Team Liquid are not done yet.
Could all be on Bane here, Bren.
And that's sticking that pick. You're going to see it now with the plant. Bane wrapping around. Missing a few shots. Guardian, not the weapon for the job, but he picks up that upgrade anyway. Needs to know where these last 2 players are. They know the presence last spotted in through mid. Kiko's there waiting. Paranoia primed. But so much damage done to these Team Liquid players. Advantage has got to be to DRX playing into this attack. Forcing it out. Cam also spotted as well. Flashback way out of dodge of it, but Kiko still lands the shot. Disgusting work from him. Now Bane's left in an impossibility. Sticking to half already. That's onto the corner, just trying to bait these players way out into the open. Found the first, and he knows where the second is. Time ticking though. Bane's gonna land, and he landed! He will! A stick towards it, the Harvard Briar. And it's DRX bringing it even at the half.
A great clutch from Bane there towards the end. Taking advantage of all of the damage previously done. Looked worrying when Flashback wasn't able to catch the kill on a Kiko. Just like on
Habis
the road.
habis warnanya jadi hijau. Kemarin merah.
Even, but as we saw in map 1, a does not mean you're making it to OT with both of these teams still neck and neck.
Time to find out as well which way this series is really going to be settling. See you in just a few.
Nyambung. Sejuta, langsung sejuta. Langsung si, kamu kena tipu. Ya mendingan nabung 50.000 lagi. Sabar sampai berapa jam mainnya nih? Biar sejuta. Tuh, dapet legendary dia. Oh, jadi itu ceritanya yang dapat kuda laut. Kamu orang dalam Pertamini. Yeah. Flashback was good. Second duelist is good on the RX flashback. Gak bisa kayak. Cuman yang di items doang yang bisa dikasih. Dan ikan merah aja kasihin ke temen lu jual. Gue dapatnya blockfish, lagi gede. Cuma 0,8 di terus 0,8 kilo.
It did not work there.
Knife with a tag. Bit of information. Left worrying to a degree here, but a flash sent out. Flashback still. Sitting nice and pretty off onto the angle. That is a crazy adjustment.
Dapatnya itu ya, ikan pari ya? Kan tadi ya. Mantare ya.
Finding their might off to the side. That's also just rapidly behind them. Shock dart's going to be sent flying up and over towards the top. Bane has got to deliver alongside
Mana yang dapat penyu?
It's a win gone earned, but not enough to withstand against that pressure. The might of these DRX
Penyu di
players.
pohon.
Another pistol round going their way.
Last time these two teams played, DRX picked up both
Masih
pistols.
banyak yang tanda tanya. Kenapa?
And it was very important. It wasn't the exact reason why they ended up winning, but it certainly helped, and I'm sure it will again today. Team Liquid looked like they'd almost done enough as they got into position there, 3v2, trying to put the
Rohana mah pasti di awal udah kebuka guys.
hit those ghost shots.
Ada quest soalnya. Iya.
Already seeing adjustments as well in the way that Team Liquid want to play. Dart, timings in through that smoke. Has to be an expectation they could pop out of it, and maybe even hearing these sound cues. Forwards is the play to be made. That is ridiculous stuff. Stay in the training range for Hyunmin and the rest of the squad. Trex, last one left, a little bit of damage before he goes down to the grave, but relatively flawless. Yes, super aware of what's happening. And T-Rex were playing like this on our attack side rounds.
Yeah.
Typically waiting out the first 40 seconds.
And actually, if you think back to Corrode as well, this is the exact same idea that Team Liquid ran on Corrode. Their second round eco, they just decided to push out fully from A. I mean, it's like literally the same strat, just from one map to the next. And T-Rex are very ready for it. The only rounds that Team Liquid were winning on Abyss, first time these two teams played, were when Team Liquid full pushed out one of the areas of the map.
banyak amat nih. Malas.
So DRX will be ready for that kind of stuff.
Set the sights on to mid.
Pindah.
Smoke deep down. I know nobody's pushed up here, just a lot of presence. Pulling the attention of Nats. Deep delayed knife as well. That's 15 seconds in. Inserts Camo as well in a deep forward position in through A. Cam going to be broken.
And Kiko with trips to play around. See if he can stop this exec.
Got the flash in his hands.
Dapat Astra Damsel.
Waiting for the right time to strike. Waiting for the smoke cooldowns perhaps as well. That's going to be coming up now on either side. Playing with a drone. No real tags and just walking up steadily behind it. Shakhtar making it feel like it could be that fake pressure and presence. Deep Dart that cuts up overhead again. And
Itu belut ya?
smoke once more. Double dash in from Hyunmin. That's a trip that's going to be dealt with in through the back. Kiko's going to try and hold his own and up towards the top as well. That's a combined effort. High-low setup. Trying to just really be controlled with the
Balik
shots.
modal.
Not enough there. Not quick enough at least from Flashback. Freeing. We'll hope to reclaim this gun.
30 seconds left.
Well, there's a pretty emphatic opener for Team Liquid that showcases they can stop at least some level of that exec from coming through.
Yeah.
But one of the key differences, actually, Flashback didn't commit that time. There was no deep TP flash kind of play. Often when we were watching the B exec come through on Abyss before for DRX, Flashback would be going deep on the right side, while Hyunmin dashed deep on the left. Maybe it was because Flashback had one of the only rifles. He just sat back.
Harga jualnya lebih mahal ya kalau
Maybe I missed something. Maybe he got knifed or something like that, but didn't quite look the same to me. Nevertheless, a good combo between Nats and Kiko.
Kadang suka ada kan Chinese
Dealt
lah.
with Hyunmin. Hyunmin's normally been very good at avoiding danger.
Setting out at the back as well. Side steps.
B. One enemy remaining.
Wow, it wasn't looking like this in prac, that's for sure.
Form hantu.
Nervous chuckles from Team Liquid.
Yeah. And I wonder what prac they're referring to there as well. I wonder if they've been playing any games with their academy roster.
Early on, I'm noticing. I mean, this was the same case in DRX's game, but Team Liquid conditioned to not use the knife at the beginning of the rounds for info. Paddy sends it now, though.
Hyunmin, if he plays for an ult orb, will have the Waylay ult up.
Picked up.
It's the same idea again. They get Camo on a really deep line.
Hello.
And then Kiko's anchoring with the trips.
Version pass is going to be sent up towards Heaven to try and really delay and try and put a punish onto these players in through the back of the side. Kiko again has to anchor and lock it down. Nats is going to help him out from the side. Has some assistance as well. And the hand of a flash trying to pop all the way out. It is being covered, cornered, and well, the dodging Dukung flashback into the back in a 1v2. He's to try and spot these players out. And my God, he's magnetic right now. Time to jump. Could be poetry in motion. He's got that 1v1 lockdown and he spots out Camo's position. ADS comes down to the reactions. Flashback. More than good for it. A Red Bull clutch.
What a beast.
What a shot! Flashback.
He has been today.
Buset dah. Ngeri bener.
It's not the quantity of kills, but the quality of them. When he's upping and out here, he's so precise with these shots. He knows that Camo is going to re-peek into him. ADS stop. Psychic damage done to Lohan. A 2v1 and Kiko takes a bit of an ego duel, I suppose. It's another very similar idea, though. Yeah. You get Camo posted on a deep line over towards B with the initiator utility, and then you try to have Kiko and Nats anchor the other side of the map.
Gak usah diliatin.
Taking a fight.
Tiba-tiba dapet. Tadi juga gue lagi AFK tuh tiba-tiba lah. Merah-merah.
Earns up, now being used, gonna carve out a bit of a path. No real pushback. They're gonna know that Heaven could be compromised. The flash is gonna be used. A bit delayed now.
Oh, merah.
Plant does need to be covered. Flashback forward here. It's a good crossfire setup from DRX.
They're always going to play disciplined post plants.
Yeah, embedding themselves really into the side to try and lock this one down. Hyunmin taking that first point. It's a cage in your face though. That will disjointed. Forces Flashback to take that beat. Flash forwards again. Now disengaging, rolling retreat style. Team Liquid just 3 players left. Already considering what do we want to do. Make the play. Back up here. Trex is still forwards, but as he drops, I mean the rest of his team was saving in the midst of all of this.
Yeah.
Kayak dikasih honey sama GM-nya ya. Ini gue kasih dah lu, udah main lama.
So it's going to be really difficult to play from Heaven and very difficult to pop into the
Apa?
side with a flash, for example, from Paddy. And then towards the back of the site,
Dia kan dikit Volcano.
he's got people that can swing off him. And then even if you get through all of those layers on site,
Berarti lu Volcano udah full ya?
still sat there in main, ready to use a Sova ult and ready to
Baru Volcano yang
double
full.
overplaying and play a more passive look towards the spike. So many layers, looking so good in post-plant situations on both maps.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
This is a very drilled DRX.
Gelo.
Scary looking.
Gue DC-DC-an mulu.
Scary looking.
Pas gue balik lagi, lah kok. Iya, gue pas balik lah, kok DC kok hilang. Jadi nggak tahu udah berapa jam gue tinggal. Ya, apesnya tuh pas lagi gue tinggal, jadi kan nggak tahu udah berapa lama gue ke DC. Pancingan 1M.
And Kiko with a judge, just hoping that one of Hyunmin or Flashback lands in his lap for an easy kill. They'll be playing inside a smoke on the A site if they do go in that direction. It's the same setup again, except this time Camo's not on as deep of a line. Normally they've been trying to get him really deep and go for that early information, early contest
Kiko's having
before
a
the
run
exec.
miles just to smoke for them on B.
Yeah, reminder, he's got the judge. I mean, both of the traps getting detected immediately by one drone is nightmare for Nats. Again, I really think it just comes down to, does Kiko get some miracle kills with the judge? Because otherwise, DRX should be good for this. We've seen him so many times.
Has a smoke to play for the anchor, but he just uses it into the main choke point anyway. Pressing forwards anyway, trying to play into that default spot. Dodging, juking away from most of this one, but that TP from Mako is punished. Let's see if there's any sort of action on the other end of things. Firing blindly into the smokes on either side. This is carnage. Not quite a controlled play, but DRX looking to get a handle back onto it. Clean up the rounds as well as that smoke and the cages dissipate. Bit more controlled now from them, but coverage needs to be there.
Kirain
Fury.
armor catfish. Anjay, lele berarmor.
But he is going to be falling prey, freeing with the punish. Off to the side, still left into that 2v2. Team looking to drop down, they drop down! None the wiser! Hyunmin will strike where it hurts. It's 11 rounds now for DRX. They are showing no signs of slowing down.
Anticipating DRX to be over towards A main. It's reasonable because every other post plant, they've had some level of a safety net in that direction. But this time Freeing pushed up so much deeper than he has been before. Punish onto Paditek, punish onto Trex.
Wow!
He and Hyunmin in the perfect spot. Lohan not happy again. He can feel the game slipping away from them.
It will be bitter for Team Liquid. This
They're
entire year, man.
Barely scrapping together a buy again with Camo picking up the knives. But if Camo goes for something aggro over towards A, maybe they could get it done.
Just trying to save them.
I have the spike. It's the exact same setup again, by the way. They've just swapped the sites, but you know, Camo playing with the double initiator and then Kiko and Nats on the other side. DRX have been going into Kiko and Nats. They've been trying to face check the Omen and the Cypher.
Just had a range there, the knife, I believe.
They're doing it again.
Yeah, they certainly are. Heart breaks for Team Liquid in a spot like this. Flash and a repeat. Updraft has to be good so you don't get sent flying off the map.
They need to start rotating earlier. They know that these execs are coming through at about the 50-second mark.
It's on Kiko. It's on Nats. Chuck down Steve. Doesn't remove the trip on the one side. Rory with a paranoia, looking for C. There's that pushback. Nats is actually creeping out past, using his cages to try and hide that one, but Sliders of Angle. Yeoman spots it, and that is just impeccable stuff. Smoked off, it doesn't matter. Flashback was anticipating it, the communication crystal clear.
A pump fake, though. Not a full commitment on
30
this one.
seconds.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, I'm going to be having to commit into this one now with a flash. Kiko's forwards. Has to be a playmaker, has to do it now, but again, he can't claim that second. Mako's quick with the trade. Finger on the trigger. ADS up as well. Trex can't quite find it. The knives in the hands of Camo. It's what is going to have to be getting done. Spike in the hands of Mako. Paddy is the one that's to pick it all up. See if he can make anything of the mess of this round. But it's looking like an inevitable 12 for DRX. Smoke propped up in front of them. Paddy just trying to cut away all noise, but now he reveals his position and already spammed down, sprayed down. 12 rounds now for DRX and for Team Liquid. It's looking like it will be that bitter repeat of every other international event that they've attended so far this year.
They've never been able to escape groups. So often we've seen them lose an opening game, win one, look like they might be back in form, and then crumble at the end, but one round away now from EMEA's #1 seed being sent home, and DRX have just come out with outrageously good form. Great discipline, good patience as well on these sight hits. A 4-player stack and a push from Liquid.
Yeah, really capturing lightning in a bottle with the way that they're playing right now! Hyunmin can't be stopped! Convergent pass will be the cherry on top! And there is no running, there is no hiding. Trex forced to cower, but you cannot deny it. DRX are so damn bad!
GGNT ya. I predicted, so predicted. DRX will win easy. So easy. Yeah, I mean, SLG in match decided. Man, yeah. I think this will be map 3 because GX and XLG is hard to predict. They all good instead. Tomorrow have T1 versus G2. T1 versus G2, I choose G2 and RRQ and IBR 50-50. Depend on their duelist. As wake up or not. Pasti tidak sedang bermain mancing, pasti sedang bermain yang lain. Apa ini dapatnya koltang. Koltang. Lumayan nambah. Lak. Repression. Lokius ini coba. Lagi ini dulu mancing dulu buat dikirim-kirim ke pelanggan. guys. Gue lagi main Valor rasanya. Tiba-tiba dapat blue flame. Emang lagi pada sunyi. Ya itulah kalau main mancing. Mancing terus diem, kalau nggak ikannya kabur. Can I add friend you in Discord? You in the Discord with Ara. I'm on Ara Discord. You can add me there. Lu tadi mantarenya lu jual nggak, Ra? Ya, sampai tena salah ngomong. Kocak. Gua baru ngeh. Loh, kok salah? Salah sebut. Tadi mantarenya lu jual. Ikan mantarai. Kirain dijual. Harganya berapa gitu? Satu lagi. Jangan sampai kepencet. Oh, pengen dijual. Kirain pengen dikoleksi. Cukup di screenshot. Padahal di fish index juga kelihatan. Maksud dirimu apa? Harusnya kasih pertanyaan, Ten. Main berapa jam, Dek? Gitu. Yo, parah. Sambil ngopi kan dia. Goreng. Sharp on. Astaga. belum belum jalan-jalan. Lihat aja iklannya. Kan kelihatan kan apapun yang keluar. Woi, Leprechaun 2 lumayan tuh. Luck 50 ya? 50 60. Dapat lagi tuh kan. Doain sana. Aja. Kira-kira pulang udah pancingan baru loh. Ribu 25 perak lah. Kocak. Lah, 2 kali aja dapat enak. Suruh ganti kah? Iklan mulu nih. Merahnya belum, iklan lah merah lah. Di mana di bawah yang community server itu. Cari aja di internet ada nggak? Biasanya nanya Google langsung ada coy. Itu kode itu. Lebih santai ya, lebih chill. Guys, gua dapet nih kode redeemnya nih. Kode redeemnya mega, terus armor, terus ya klik aja. Di kan yang gambar keranjang tuh di bawah tuh redeem code. 3 redeem. Armor redeem. Terus shark S-nya 3. Jadi tulisan normal shark SSS. Iya mega. Gede semua. Lumayan lagi bos. Ya. Shark terus S-nya 3 belakangnya. Habis shark SS. Menggunakan potion. Tentang dapat gratisan nih. Nambah lak-lak. Gacha sekali tuh dia. Sama kayak gue gacha sekali. Langsung dapat yang ini ya udah pas cocok. Gacha pakai robak. Di skin crate. Kalau gue emang ngincer yang ini sih biar cocok aja. Iya makanya. Ya begitu. Disuruh no lab. Buat kan. Tiba-tiba ramai. Tiba-tiba ramai. Add friend biar nambah friend luck. Kata abangnya gua aja baru dateng. Besok baru dapet. Geto. Iya, udah mulai bosan saya di sini. Saatnya pindah, guys. Bosan anjir, kalian jual dulu gak sih? Atau mau ke Tropical Grove juga bisa jual nanti di Tropical kalau belum ada buka. Tropical Grove. Ya di Tropical Grove ada tukang pancingan. Jalan-jalan aja. Langsung sepi tuh dia. Gue yakin dia sendirian ntar. Kasihan anjir. Lo kok hilang semua bang? Bang buruan bang, liftnya mau tutup nih. Yang mau ikut lagi nggak? Liftnya mau tutup. Kapal gue yang mana? Oh ini. Lupa kapal gue yang mana. Tropical. Maju dulu aja. Ntar juga kelihatan. Tinggal lurus doang. Jadi tabrak bang. Tinggal lurus doang bang. gacha terus tapi dapatnya. Oh iya sih. Kalau udah ganti pancingan wajib. Ya itu di Tropical Groove ada. Kalian aja. Bisa lagi. Ya, gak nyampe. Lu kalau mau lompat di depannya dulu, Bang. Jangan di belakang lu lompat.
Why from the very word go? Bring it to a 3v3. The Raga's position, Mike, could be lethal up here.
Tetap gagal.
Here, and actually, it's Grabinho to find it.
That's wild.
Sudah berusaha dia. Sudah berhasil.
Two left now. That's going to change things for XLG. Coconut and Noman pretty isolated from each other. Coconut's position going to be rewarded. Lovely flash as
Dah lah.
well. XLG making Giant X work for their dinner. As Cloud1 who succeeded beautifully in their opening games. There's nothing to say about that.
Confident start here from XLG. And Westside unfortunately overwhelmed.
So ini lot lebih chance-nya makin lebih sedikit.
Multi-kill with the pistols, as we already know.
Terlalu luas.
Just a little bit of a gap in between second
One enemy remaining.
Coba aja pakai.
engagement here for Giant X. And again, just coming back to that same discussion, but I mean, we were leaning heavily on Raga the other day just because of that interview that really just
It worried
gave
us.
us no confidence whatsoever.
It didn't sound like he had any confidence. That was the
Udah
worry, wasn't it?
nyampe.
This very
Aku sudah
down
mancing.
performance. A bit more confidence behind it, but what a stark contrast to the other side.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way you come out of that series versus a team like Sentinels not feeling yourself then. That would be the perfect remedy.
Di atas. Tuh naik.
Potentially anxiety or confidence-related issues, but also XLG as a whole, we know that secondary objective no longer looming over their heads.
No, they've got eyes firmly on the prize here. That's the Raga we're looking for. Moment in support as well. Lovely. Good confidence builders here. You speak his name and he gives you one of those. Now, obviously, this is going to be a relatively well brought up XLG for this round, so you kind of expect
Jauh-jauhan, seberang-seberangan.
Get started early. It's got to be great for that confidence again.
So though, Westside a beast with the pistol.
Kurang.
Do any damage here. Maybe take away a weapon or two from XLG, but actually spanned off the corner there. Now down to 37. Gonna make things very difficult for him.
Beuh, langsung dong. Jadi.
Is defined 4 kills for Raga. Imagine this confidence and capability on these stages, round by round and game by game. Again, a very respectable performance from them up against Sentinels. Certainly got us right back on track.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a Sen at full strength, but a Sen that both sides faced and came out in a similar fashion.
Certainly is. Obviously, buying
Tropical.
Giant X, I mean, this year in general struggled a little bit. The performance in my head that sticks out would have been the loss to at the time, a middling Na'Vi.
Yeah.
It's almost the anomaly of where they really did start to stretch their legs in stage 2.
Okay, so
So
the
you can
both.
pick up the pace a little bit here.
I love this with the judge as well. It's so complimentary. Raga, so brilliant. Opening up space here for them. Still going to allow Westside a bit of play. But this pace has been punishing from XLG. They know what they
Bah,
want.
si tukang gojek tuh. Ditinggalin dapet dia. Ditinggalin dapet dia. Siapa gojek?
Tagged
Bagus
down, but
tapi
actually
katanya.
still looking pretty healthy considering. Ara tries his luck through the TP and gets shut down here. Just Cloud.
Pantas dapatnya hijau biru mulu ya.
I've been so impressed with XLG. I didn't know where to put my expectations with this side. But game by game,
Well, I thought I did.
yeah, I think most people thought they did. And right now, Happyway picking up where he left off, a quiet start to things. But you think about that map 3 against Sen. He
Yeah,
was sharp
buat
as
koleksi
hell.
lumayan.
Yeah. You can really see the momentum start to build.
Enaknya bisa jual juga di sini.
Especially especially on a round basis. They were very good at stringing together.
God, I love that pathing from Raga there.
Yeah, Flickless, I mean, well, lucky not to actually get fully inside that poison orb, but
Nice! Happy I saw that judge flavor.
again, the age-old with Giant X, slow to start, so
Yang hijau.
necessarily outside, well, I wouldn't say comfort zones, but out of the realms of expectations for them.
I would like to see some of the players start to be a bit more present. We've obviously seen Westside already getting his name on the board, but just getting into the game, right? Starting to feel out the game here, even in throwaway
it's
rounds.
Still, for me, the two that stick out there are Flickless.
Yes,
For them
absolutely.
to state their name a little bit. Good flash here, Raga. Unlucky not to actually find that kill.
Oh, great chip though, 20
Yeah.
HP left. That's good early work. 1 minute 15.
Hmm?
A little bit of a show of
It's okay,
force,
it's okay.
but a standard, I don't want to say standard default, but a passive default waiting to maybe feel out if there is a stack, if there is aggression.
Yeah.
We can see where a little bit of that trap is currently waiting.
Well, if XLG have done their homework, they'd know Giant X like to go aggressive on some of these eco rounds with the pistols and potentially a scrappier purchase. Certainly want to be diligent.
God, they've drawn the reaction, maybe trying to capitalize on No Man's isolation, but he's got that Vandal locked down. Gets the job done, man. And Ara's gonna be fuming about that. Bino, what a shot! Give me another. Another, and I was with you. But it's Westside in a 1v3. I have to say, ticking the box for you with XLG dealing with this. They have suffered casualties, but you're not going to get a completely free round against a team like Giant X. They will put you through your paces. And for Westside, they're sitting deep on this. They're not going to give him any freedom to work in. No, very safe pair of hands with Happyway 4-0. XLG off to the dream start.
Up a substantial cushion now. And No Man does so well to handle this aggression through the TP. Even with the stun connecting, Ara couldn't close it out. It's not going to go. He ate the stun as well. I didn't catch that on the skybox.
Oh, I didn't see it. Mr. 3K up and about, letting them know. But again, look, sometimes it takes a couple rounds for Giant X to get going. You're alluding to it. Now we see that operator in play. Let's see if they can get on the board. It's been a quiet start. Oh, but that's a loud start into this round. Ara instantly taking the wind out of Raga's sails and controlling over towards Shower.
The sort of rounds where Giant X have really cemented their names is in drawing early bloods, getting rid of sort of these heavily stacked executes.
But Happyway's been nasty. I feel like he might get him something here. Jump spot, did Rubino see that?
I think Happyway actually relaying the information as well.
Could have been seen, trying to maybe play in Westside's position just tucked below that window. I'm waiting to see if there's going to be a fake coming out from maybe some of the presence from No Man or something like that, but they have drawn a third player over, so Cloud supporting this B-side, believing in this. See if they decide to stick the landing here or maybe consider the TP. 44 seconds, still got time. Plenty of ults now to play with as well.
Still got No Man posted up though. Ara's holding that angle from backside on A.
Ooh, ult taken, TP, nothing for it, right. And this is in the pivot. They're going to be going up against the favorable site. 2 players here, but Ara still with that operator and a great slow from the Pain Shell. Invest the Seekers and the pop flash backside, but they've got to try and scale out here. And Ara's doing very well, very well. 3 big kills, making this such an uphill struggle for Happyway. A 1v4, the only thing on his side is the time. Nice attempt, but Giant X handling that back and forth very diligently.
Absolutely, and really attributing to that, like I said, it's about damage control in some of these rounds for Giant X. Look for them to aggressively find these opening engagements and sit back and really play. Again, it's the discipline of Pipson, playing towards these numbers advantages.
Mancing buang, mancing.
Compliment as well, the fact that Ara was, as you already
keributan.
said there, sitting deep quite literally too.
Mancing.
Aware of what was left, there's not
Nobar.
going to be much gap close capable. Playing
Nih
deeper than the
si
Seeker, they
satu
have to
Discord
swing out ahead of
mancing
it. Just
semua.
nice
Tapi pada
individual
diam aja.
positioning from Ara.
Mancing,
Looks like it might be a set piece here from Giant X as Westside going to switch over to A. Heavily invested util towards the entrance
Is he flying down
to
long?
Lamps here. Yeah, maybe.
I think it looks like the kind of flash through and he's drive for now. Look how deep XLG is still sat on this. They're so aware of it. They've been doing their damn homework. They have got the playbook themselves. XLG dismantling Giantx's plans in a blink of an eye.
Just as I said it, Giantx love to go aggressive to find, you know, the extremity, one single kill. But there's so many bodies for XLG stacked up here.
Great homework.
Yeah.
Gotta say it. Great,
Beautiful
great
read
homework.
on how Giantx have been approaching the game. Yeah, Westside going to be shut down here as well. It's a flawless round here for XLG.
They have looked into this one.
And the sort of round that you'd almost expect a timeout after.
Unexpected.
This has been the pillar of Giantx's success in EMEA.
So I was expecting that kind of deep flash, maybe the dizzy through, the burst coming in, you know what I mean, like the full commitment behind, but handled perfectly by XLG. And we've kind of seen XLG having to face maybe opponents that aren't as easy to prep for until now. Now you've got a little bit more footage on Giantx here coming through. You're starting to see some of that real build up to this point. 5-1, Mike.
Oh yeah, monster on the loose.
Side still here towards A. Going to be plenty of space made, but Ajalah does find no man in the back lines.
Okay, so a bit of a trade-off, right? It's a shower stack, basically, for Giantx at this point. 4 players here, 1 on CT, and then XLG trying to stay alive between it. Now, you do have Viva with that ult, which is pretty important at this point, but I'm looking at Ara's timing here. Is XLG trying to commit somewhere together? The ult's actually just going to be invested to try and force him out of showers, but it's just forced to fight forward. Ara brings down the hammer, but the reaction in the right place. Right here. Going to be able to see a bit of the strike here, so they know when to react to this.
Layang.
Well, sadly, not going to get what you want there from the wingman. Viva still on guard duty. Finds a good time, brilliantly handled. Rubinho in the 1v1 and Happyway on the other side. He doesn't need to overdo it. This divide still marvelous for them. Needs to start making a move with the paranoia. Grubinho's been outdone in this one. Happyway just has to play to the time. XLG. I love what they're doing. We are seeing the best version of them here.
Yeah, absolutely. They're so well equipped. What Giantx likes to try and achieve in terms of early space control, early aggression.
One enemy remaining.
Even here comes right down to the wire. And it's actually unlucky for Grubinho not to find that kill faster, because then Happyway played out of it, the divide.
Bye-bye!
Providing so much security.
We need a vibes merchant as well. We've lost.
Bener-bener si abor-abor ini tinggalin dapat iklan mulu. Coba aku mau coba di dalam. Dapat di dalam.
So as it stands, XLG patience being displayed here.
Are going to be spotted towards the TP. Exactly the same time though, going to spur things on towards A, so Side and Flickless going to have their hands full.
Nggak tahu ya.
So the spike gets lost in a bad position.
Yeah.
They still need to work on this one, and now they can backfill the space behind, coming out of lamps. So Flickless needs to land the shot, and the tag's not going to really do the job it needed. So now the plant's back on the menu, but the TP then coming out again from Giantx. It's messy here. This could still go both ways, and the TP again. So rotation on rotation, really.
Around the world we go. Westside going to be here potentially to catch. Oh well.
Not anymore.
Could have been. Not now.
Wouldn't go anywhere
Suruh
near that.
moles.
Floor is lava.
Yes, it certainly is. All the timing clean for the first there for Happyway, but a potentially
Pancingannya
recoverable
belum
weapon, but
cukup
Viva
umur.
wants to
Ini
police
pakai
this.
enchant dulu, enchant.
Ara desperate to get it! And fighting hard for it too. Lovely work from him.
Yeah, one to the good and the rifle recovered now. So Grabinho and Ara both have weapons.
Ini
Westside,
pufferfish gak
shut
iklan
down
ya?
Coconut.
There he is, now on to just Raga. What were we up to there, Grabinho? But still Westside. Pivotal kills for him and a lifeline gained.
And coming out of minimal investment as well. Giant X will find their second. Again, the minimap just looks so chaotic sometimes. Giant X will pounce on any opportunity they see. Well navigated by XLG to set themselves into a post plant. Again, this is the sort of thing you don't want to see one person coming out to control the extremity versus Giant X. It has to be.
Let's make it 60.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a wake-up call that the mechanics are starting to heat up here for Giant X. Again, you had Ara hitting 2 lovely shots in that. You had Westside pivotal. And Ara's had that lovely uptick since getting that operator, maybe starting to feel out this server a touch more, but back into things. XLG certainly still with a purchase. No fallback plan yet to this.
Yeah, this is the idle game. So this is
Yeah, trying to
auto.
slow down
I can watch.
any progress initially.
Focus on
Ara
watching.
has found
This is just
Happy Way on the other side of the map as well, so that's going to
idle
draw a
game.
rotation here.
Auto
Trying
fishing.
to read into it well. Giant X getting a bit of a understanding of what XLG have been doing. Flash towards sight and gap closed though from Raga. Can't quite get to him. Westside gets to live. Saved by Cloud and that flash is fantastic.
Hidup
Marvelous
mesti
control.
leri.
Denying
Makanya
any
mantari.
scale up on the site, leaving Viva isolated and now dead. Brilliant, brilliant work there.
Yeah, Giant X love playing around this trip underneath Hookah. It's just such an awkward piece of utility to overcome. Sure, you've got Raga the ability to dash across, but see here.
Lumayan walaupun biru-biru. Kalau dijual kan lebih mahal dari yang ini.
Giant X.
Oh, Cloud just really putting life on the line for that too. Really love it. So it wasn't even necessarily a bad idea from Raga to try and gap close backside. They had isolated
You can
Westside.
see the pressure Westside's under. He's got the mosh. He's flashed up. Ton of pressure coming his way. But it's the confidence to disrespect. Close by.
I really want to touch on what you said there. Those opening advantages, Ara's been giving
Yeah,
them
like-
so many now. Started to see it in just that previous round on Happy Way. Versatility and positioning too for Ara. Previously noted on that A side of the map, seen him in showers, seen him down long. Now, over towards Hookah. So XLG
Oh, udah
needs to go through
mythic
the motions
merah.
of trying to identify
Masih
where
dari
he is as
kuning.
well.
Stack here from Fabinho and Cloud. Both going to be flashed off though.
Tapi nanti pas
Difficulties,
event
so that
apa pas
first sight
quest
line
yang itu.
opened up for
Delete.
XLG.
Again, if you are XLG, you don't have too many tools to scout things out, really. Yeah, I guess you got Coconut in there as well, but it feels like they're trying to utilize that more for that full site take. But again, for Noman, that dog, once it's utilized, once it's invested, you got to hope that you found what
Yeah.
you wanted on it.
Benefit being here, they're going to have the Seekers to execute onto A, and they're going to potentially have a pretty good idea of what to do. Bit of hesitation here, maybe just an audible. I can't imagine anybody over towards the B side has spotted anything there, so a full cancel on the A hit. We'll be walking into the stack of Giant X.
Walking into Aura, that's what scares me too. Do they even note this? Seeker is going to go through to it, and there it is. Happy Way's timing fantastic to crunch in towards Hookah now. We're looking at the rest of the site though. Oh, they're taking the TP on this. Trying to be slippery, but
Yeah.
19 seconds is
I was going to
risky.
say, yeah, there's a trip through the wall here, and a star in front of Showers still.
13 seconds. Not looking lucky at all as Westside denying the push up towards the site. Spike now looking a little lost in the source. Clark gonna come in. The 2v3 ain't easy when Cloud is controlling the site. Happy way. You need 4 here. Already got 2. Made it cross towards the site here early. Rubinho and Flickless. He's not being quiet. He's not being subtle. But that was damn close.
I mean, Happy Way actually stepped into the smoke ever so slightly there. You see they were waiting and waiting and waiting to try and bait out the push, hopefully force him into the open, but able to steady his nerves. See here, Raga is just a straight, get the hell out of dodge as soon as there's a kill through smoke here, but again, another trip that just causes so many issues on this late rotation towards showers.
Nice. There we go. Stability kicking in 3 successive rounds.
A bit of a,
So important.
course correction here from Giant X. Ultimates looking pretty good for this cycle, actually. Ara just missing 1 for the showstopper. And XLG back down on lesser weapons.
They've been starting Aura over to the side quite often, but a shot in the dark works wonders until the Bucky can get that close to you. So Raga answering back and opening up the A site now. Oh, that's a big spot there.
Showers crunch again.
But this time it looks like they're already escaping from this. Drawing out the showstopper, sure. Not going to find much, but Raga left inserted on this side.
Yeah, Grabinho's got to go huge here on B.
Ada pancingan 3 juta. Apa mau nabung sampai 3 juta?
Nice time with that as well. Oh, this is really good. I thought he was still going to get one then, but
Ini
really
ada.
well managed by
Di dalam
XLG to
gua.
make it on this side. They've kept players busy, and Raga in the back lines is still doing work, taking away Cloud from that TP himself.
Ares.
So now Westside and Ara have to walk into the pit. What are you meant to do about this?
Tough to overcome with no utility here to really send out a fact finder. Looking for somebody on the outside of the pit, but don't think they're going to find anything.
They're getting no play on this one. No one's entertaining it. Raga, yeah, sitting up a bit closer. And no trade. A small opportunity looking like it's been dealt with. XLG showing some diversity in the approach then.
Didn't show up as a thrifty, but on a much lesser purchase here. Able to find something after conceding the first blood as well. I mean, again, yeah, what do you do? Flickless. Talking about maybe getting on the board here, but Fabinho very, very unlucky not to find this kill. No man obviously solo here on long. Now will find themselves 7. Janek still comfortable in the purchase. There's still a couple of ultimates here to play with.
Ults on both sides. You're going to be hearing Coconut ripping that from the start. The answer, Jesus, don't let the Counter-Strike Frog see this one. Oh God, XLG are already on the site. While Ara was still panicked on the pressure on long, they'd already taken the site itself. It was all-encompassing this. And Raga, devastating impact in his work. That Waylay looking good in his hands.
Absolutely beautiful execution here. Pushing everything towards the start of this round. That's Westside left in a 1v4. Let's try and recover a 5th here for Giant X.
Didn't even let Giant X have a chance to
No.
So pacey. Westside. Oh man, so much to do. And I don't think he's given much play, is it? Oh, no. Oh, it's not how you want to end the half there, but 4-8. What a score for XLG,
Yeah,
Mike.
absolutely explosive. Giant X, a few glimmers of hope here and there. Good string of rounds to make a recovery, but unfortunately can't bring it much closer.
XLG. Strength here. Real strength in what they were doing at the end. Good to see life in Giant X.
Gua gue dapet biru mulu. Bosan ya sendirian. Baik, gue nggak mau lihat lah. Gatel nggak? Gatel nggak bukan? Gatel. Hanya bersenjata.
Now actually baited out a little bit with that.
Fake smoke doing enough.
I mean, the
That's
smoke was
nice.
on showers here.
Yeah,
So maybe just fully expecting that's the CT push for sure.
that's kind of sick. All right, you got another one of those, Viva? Let's see. So he's smoking off the spike. Is that gonna invest Molly too? It's gonna force forward Aura. Yeah, I just think the time's a little late. Ah, nice try there. Aura though gonna catch him in the end, playing the time very well. And it felt like that was such a thin margin from kind of swinging one way or the other, right? We had this kind of like push up later with showers, but Aura was so quick to get behind
I mean,
him.
yeah, credit to XLG to be so decisive in their approach to a three-man stack on A, prioritizing showers, but Aura is in here so quickly
Good job, guys.
with
We
the
take
backstab.
this dog.
Again, just paying no attention towards lamps. The immediate response comes from Giant X.
I already want those wingman hats.
I mean, all the craze now. Benji
Yeah.
Fisher don't want to hear you say that, though.
Huh?
Benji Fisher doesn't want to hear you say that, though.
Well, Benji ain't here right now. Yeah? Don't worry about it, he's fine. West side. Only a
Ton
ghost,
of
mate.
damage done through this smoke, by the way.
Like, relax. You had the ghost. The others take the wheel for a bit. Ah, Flickless. Gonna be sent away,
Yeah,
but
his problems continue. Flickless.
he's having a nightmare, isn't he? 3-11.
I mean, you see the way in which he was dying in the first half is not much for him to do in some of these rounds.
No.
We tasked here with.
Hanya sebagai gaya.
No, Raga doesn't seem to be looking this direction.
Gak ada efek.
Really
Gak ada nambah lah.
Not the case. Hathaway really wants him dead, but Giant X just playing as 5 basically. He's got the roaming pack plants in. It's good work. Not losing too much yet. Again, they can afford to lose 2. 2 of those ghosts there, one with Flickless, one with Westside. Otherwise, obviously, wanting to keep those Bulldogs in play, supplement that bonus coming up as Viva. Well, I think we know how this one ends.
Yeah, with only a classic. Not sure he's going to have much of an opportunity here, but whether or not anybody from Giant X is going forwards again. Cloud only has a pistol himself, so
Go fight.
happy to go forwards and take an orb where he can, to be honest with you.
Ooh, Aura. I mean, he should win this fight, right? Right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, got a little sketchy. A little sketchy, all good. And again, if you were worried, Cloud did drop off that Bulldog to West Side, so able to keep that in play regardless. It's all good. 6-8, the scoreline closing in now, getting much closer. Okay. I mean, must be nice to be West Side, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Unfortunate.
Enemy
a well-invested bonus here. Chance for Giant X to replicate some of the success that XLG had to kick this map off.
Cloud is really close to that ult too.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, he's been doing very well early on. Farming those ult orbs up.
I think that's why we see XLG challenging towards Showers here, but Aras here so quickly with the pinch
Again.
once more.
Aura just playing a 2x speed of everyone else. Every time that XLG wants to get some pressure on Showers, he is the problem behind them. And now, as the dust settles, it is a 4v4. Oh
my god.
Unconfirmed damage, but we know it's there.
Yeah.
Down to 40 HP on Aura. Post plant now in play.
Look, let's get out of that. I don't think he's got a safe corner, so has to wait for the orb to go up.
Down to 29. Dips back in. XLG do need to start trying to push back some of those more contested sides of this one. Westside was affected by this, hindered, slowed. Raga tapping the spike, trying to draw the util. It's Happyway finding the bodies, leaving Cloud and Aura standing, but time is the factor here. Cloud, I don't think he can do this one alone here, but the fly in, the time. Oh! No way!
Oh my god!
You don't see that often.
I was like, he's got it.
I thought he had
I mean, we couldn't see the spike, but it still felt like there was enough time there. The util right down to the millisecond.
Was it 0.01? Oh!
I mean, it almost looked like he had it from his POV.
I know!
No.
Look at no! No, he mega beat it! It's like, yeah, meant that. All
One.
good.
0.01, bro.
Damn!
0.01. Oh my god.
Nail-biting fashion for Giant X.
So
Up through on
close.
the board. Ults now again, Cloud, the one that we were talking about, but Aura also has his showstopper now.
Raga has a Vandal load. So, hold on. There. Said it.
Look at the progress outside
Langsung
Hookah,
dikasih. Langsung
Yeah.
dikasih.
Yeah,
Happyway's
that's a
got
really
himself into
deep
such a
That
weird
too.
spot.
I guess no one's policing it early, but it looks like there was a glance for. Oh.
Lucy bilang gak sudah jadi keluar. Langsung
Oh,
dikasih
just
batu
found out.
banyak.
Oh, no. Happy way. How is Cloud in that? But they now know, right? So they can rotate Raga over, because it kind of is escort the VIP. Can we set him up? They still have a couple of sheriffs, but by all accounts, aside from that, it's not too much. Plant is in. Coconut, what? What is that? It's meant to be Raga! He's the one to close the account, but they did the damage! How have they done that?
What the
That's another
frick?
And
This
again,
SLG
we
is
see
so
it
wild,
so good
bro.
in terms of anti-ecos,
Yeah.
big credit to
Oh
them
my
for the
god.
visuals. XLG repeating success here on a lesser purchase.
Oh, in and out. Oh,
Enemy remaining. Don't miss me too much.
That's absolutely wild from XLG to find their first in the second half
and
here.
it breaks the money of
Yeah,
the X.
yeah. Because everyone died on the bonus, right? So it's a reinvestment there in round 16.
Pindah
That's
lagi, pindah lagi.
and like half of that I want to kind of put in towards Happyway able to push out of I guess it was
Habis
through
tertawa.
Hookah and just tuck it into that corner. Good info, good rotation, great start. I mean, bloody hell, here we go, Raga. gonna
Second time
carry it on.
Grabino's caught there.
But look, Aura doing what we know, but this time they're going to push further. Raga learning on the job, basically. But Giant X going to once again work out a plan, but to try and defend this with only those sheriffs, that stinger. Not going to be easy. They're going to need
sekarang gue.
something. That was a great
Iya.
tag from Cloud.
A ton of damage done, actually.
It's a little jiggle peek from the dog. All good. Coconut having confidence now in these peaks here. Flying back through Westside. Still going to light up the kill feed with that
Combo,
sheriff.
man.
But there's no escaping. There's no way out for Westside. Cloud can't do enough himself, and it's 3 players. Flickless can't do a thing. XLG, it looked like Giant X had the cure. They had the thing they needed to pull this game back. But last couple of rounds.
Yeah, the time is just off here for Grabino. Like I said, it's the second time he's caught out on the back of that gravity well in Showers.
Yeah.
Westside, you can see their hands off the keyboard. It's such a brutal combo between Viva and Raga. XLG, double digits now on the back of 2 retakes. operator in hand now for Raga.
Are they up to something? Mike, I think they're up to something.
Might be a crunch on the back of the dog here.
Hello.
Trades there though.
Cloud.
Pulau batu apa gimana ya? Dapatnya batu mulu.
Big investment for that, but again,
Again, it's
that damage.
Grubinho death first.
Ruby's having a brutal game, man.
Yeah,
Beneran.
between Grubby and Flickless as
Gacanya jadi bintang
able to get
2.
themselves into this opening map.
And it looks like Curiosity is peaking for Noman as well. Very close by to potentially recheck it, and now he's got support from Coconut. Are they looking to lay play on this? They are. And they're trying to play in Flickless on Giant X's side, but they've seen enough here. This still feels like it's going to be building towards that B site.
Malah rare yang susah.
Very deep on this already. They certainly have. Noman needs to get Ara out of this corner, but he can't do it. He does manage to take down Flickless though, but Ara on West side from the grave, able to deal with Coconut there, leaving just Viva alive. Now, the positioning ain't bad. Deciding to let Wingman do his job. Take a gamble. Finally denies Molly towards long. This is nice. This isn't an easy position for them, but they have the numbers. Viva now, having a check, has a look, has a kill. Loud again, these trades, Mike. They
Viva again tasked with an awkward
Mau pindah
situation.
kemana?
Tries to
Mau ganti
deny
map.
the plant, try and lock them out.
Mau pindah map.
Allows Giant X to stack up for a 2v1. Oh yeah, Westside just caught. As soon as he crests that corner, again a trade on himself. Another on the board here. Within 2 on this opening map. Do you have the divide here for Grubinho? Flickless.
Ketinggalan, parah banget. Ditinggalin.
The other side we have Happyweight and Coconut.
Lupa punya tumpangan.
Look as if they're happy to stack up once more.
A mistake on the boombot though actually allows XLG to make a play like this. Devastating off the smallest error on that. A fumble creates such a profound moment for XLG, and that spike left alone to be recovered, yes, by Westside, but it might be damage done by this point. Already Happyway tucked into this corner. Not going to see the cross from Rubinho, but we'll see Flick.
Mana kita? Oh, Hana.
To split this angle potentially from Grubinho, but just losing one now. We'll find the response, but
Los Isle.
brings
Tuh,
it to a
sono.
2v4 here for Grubby and Westside.
Yang bawahnya.
That will come in, just Viva trailing here. No man almost just needs to wait this out.
No man doesn't need to do too much about this. Hold the position, keeps it somewhat secure. They can then process of elimination where the others currently sit. Raga
Coral
puts his body
Reef.
on the line
Gue
for
dapet
that
tadi
look.
Dolphin
Draws out
Pink.
Rubinho, but
Da-
meantime
da-
it's Westside who falls, and
Warnanya
this
pink
was
nih.
too simple. XLG. I love what we saw there.
Yeah.
Quick, decisive,
Pan muka.
made the most of that moment.
I gotta
Dari
say as
Tropical
well,
Groove
Raga
deket.
picking up where he left off the other
Oh, yeah.
day. You see the confidence now just brimming for him. And it's opened up a oh my god.
Game by
I
game,
said
this guy.
just so sharp.
I don't even know if the boombot would have made all of that much a difference, but you can see the frustration. You can see the annoyance on that one. Are not happy about it, but still credit to XLG. Given just that small opportunity, and look what they do with it. Looking to exploit that further with the Outlaw up against this very broken purchase. It's going to be Ara with the Phantom to try and be an instigator of change.
Ini luas banget
Now
nih
walk
tempat
up.
mancingan.
On the other side, Happyway waiting. There will be no man towards long. Flash
Tinggal pilih guys, mau di mana guys?
should confirm. The pacing here, Mike, looks quite quick.
Yeah. Going to try and catch somebody off guard. Ara not going to be able to catch Happyway ahead of the pit though.
Hah? Yang bully
Late Surgeon. He's looking for Amara. Blind shot, but it works. No man in the meantime does catch Cloud, but back and forth trade. Raga head first into this, tries to clear through, turns around, finds him.
Banyak banget. ini.
Grubinho has had his number read the whole game. But a
Udah bosan.
3v3. Good chance for Giant X here. Time on their side.
Ara will be traded out here. A 2v2 now, Flickless and Westside. A Vandal and a Stinger. Try and convert this. Raga taking his sweet time on long.
Gotta get going now, though. That clock is gonna start
Yeah.
ticking. The time determining the outcome potentially here. Flickler's gonna find Raga, leaving Viva with nothing to do, really. He knows it as well.
Yeah,
Timing
absolutely.
that save. Giant X scrapping their way back into this game. Pushing up another round. Keeping that scoreline at least in a respectable area.
Great way to navigate through the pit as well. I think it's actually only the drop off top site that gives Ara an idea of what's going on here.
Lovely master.
Dia masih soldam.
I think the pace change, maybe just catch one person off guard, but Giant X actually able
Soldam.
to stick
Masih
around.
berduaan dia sama Abang Gojek. Masih
Maybe a little
abor-abor.
frustrating to watch that one play out, but credit to Giant X making that purchase work.
Yep. Scrappy team.
Larry ini, Cak.
Well, they might continue.
Lagi-lagi si Larry ini, Cak.
I'm down for it. Maybe that's what they think is the answer. Commitment behind again. Ara, first man forward. Clears through up towards lamps. Mosh can be sent in to try and
Hidup
clear.
seperti Larry,
Easy up
benar-benar.
top. Giant X clear back side, but they haven't cleared site itself. Shower still a question mark. Tribox still a question mark. It gets cleared. Plant now in, and then the Vipers pit on top.
Double flank though. See already Cloud looking back this way, but can have his hands full. Happy way to first of all. Seeker's invested, no man will trade.
Yeah, a little ambitious to try and clear those Seekers here, and here comes the crunch. Ara trying to make sure he keeps this space safe. No man, brave in approach. And now Giant X starting to dwindle in numbers. Ara still digging deep here. Still has to try and hold on. It's all on Viva again. And once again, Giant X in his scrappy rounds. Resilient to the final two.
Decay brings Viva all
Imam
the way to
Mahdi,
26.
anjay.
As soon as the pit drops, he's left with no safety net
Langsung
whatsoever.
dapet anjir.
Giant X desperate to continue with this tempo. Will be rewarded for it. Again, the flank coming through very, very early on. Very unfortunate for Raga not to find that one. Again, the near side actually taking effect as well on Ara.
Broken the money. Got Bucky's. Oh, Stingers now. 2 Vandals, 2 Sheriffs. A precarious position for both sides and a catch. Only a second, but does he get close down? And he does! Giant X again, this pace. Unforgiving. Coconut investing that dizzy instantly. That panic coming into effect.
Yeah.
Fast flank on the way again.
A little bit lazy from Raga because the recall's actually set up all the way on the back of the barrier. Giant X disrespecting where Grubinho has fallen previously. A happy way here. Very early on, but it's only a stinger. He's got to close the gap a little bit to make this work.
New pathing this time though. We've seen it traditionally going through that standard way on the flank. Cloud managed to do that 1-for-1 trade last time. He's opting for showers as the positioning actually deny on the plant. That's big. There's the strike as well. Flickler's gonna fall, but
he's
Happy
caught.
Way has been caught. Westside taking no prisoners here, and rightly so, because in the meantime, Viva is doing this. 2 big picks putting Cloud and Westside right into the crosshairs. Still, it's only
Viva!
Cloud, and Viva's had a round. 4 kills. He's been last alive so often. This time, able to get across the line.
Another light buy. The XLG are able to win out. I mean, Viva just goes huge here. You see here the stun, perfect synergy of the utility here.
Oh, that's magic from Viva though. Oh,
Westside a victim of his own util.
Kerang. Mulai lelah dengan kerang.
Giant X will call a timeout here as XLG punch the 12th on the board.
what's the money gonna be like? I'm trying to have a little glimpse here. I don't
I
think
mean,
it's
what
great for Giant X.
No, for Giant X, I mean, it looks as if they're toying with the idea of just rounding out with Sheriff's.
Kasih modal. Lu bentar lagi ganti pancingan. Nih gue kasih modnya. Gak apa-apa kalau ada Zong di depan mah. Kalau udah di terakhir nih, batu terakhir terus Zong itu bete sih. Oh di awal-awal nggak apa-apa, kan keganti kan.
Worrying when it's on the players who have the weaponry.
Yeah.
Do they then try and filter this out potentially? You're looking at
Shiny
light
end.
on the others.
XLG have started 4A.
Shiny shine.
Again, there's not necessarily a clear indicator as to the setup, but Giant
Kita satu kolam loh.
have sniffed it out already. Conscious of a TP crunch.
Senjangan.
Going to be invested here.
Dog. Gonna spot a little bit. No man, how do you want to play this though? You can't stand against 3 on long. There's still too much util. So sits into the cubby but tries to pick his poison.
Oh, Gabut's got him.
There's no way Grubinho gets that. Cloud now should be the knife for the back.
Gamenya jangan di off,
For
Bang.
one, but then there's a quick trade.
Tuh kan dapet ping dolphin
Rifles
gua.
now, Mike.
Ping dolphin.
An opportunity to reset on site. Get themselves tucked in here. Ara going to be the one to hold down the fort towards Coconut, but this pressure through Hookah has to be dealt with.
Yeah, too long.
Iya.
One side. That's the kind of post plan they've had to opt for here. The smoke's going to allow for the drop down from XLG. Does time well here. Ara then double checks west side, shows him why he can hold this, but it's Happy Way. That time he's still got a little bit to play with, but not masses. 2 kills. A wild shot, but he's been caught. Giant X just needs to play this right. Play this calm. Oh no! Happy Way. You don't get that one. Flickless. It's been quiet, but a key kill to get them up to 11.
And making that trip work now on the other side of the coin. Get that Hookah dropout. So brutal. A crucial kill from Grubinho as well. You see he's caught off guard. This pinch, even though it's dealt with, Cloud got his one.
Iya.
Trim the fat a little bit.
Dolphin.
Does it break the buy back, or how's their money looking for XLG?
I mean, XLG are fairly comfortable. It's going to be Viva that's going to be struggling. Just a Bucky to bring into this, but actually, yeah, Happy Way on the judge.
See how close this has been. Guardian still for Trevino too.
Last round of regulation, throw everything into this one. Nothing in the form of ultimates here, so fairly vanilla in terms of opportunities here for both teams. Giant X again planting the seed.
Temennya berak tak cebok tuh.
Potentially a TP rotate.
Very patient here from Giant X, actually a very different tempo. We saw them kick up a gear, shift gear previous to this point, but they are going to the 3-play site, which does worry me slightly.
Tapi di luar negeri bukan emang nggak pakai air,
Playing out by Lamps.
tisu doang.
What's the game plan to clear it? You can't just run in like that. Heavyweight gets the upgrade and gets away, stalls him out. Raga's going to see the rest, and he gets a couple of shots as well. But a chip towards Ara, but the plant is now in. Man advantage to XLG. Ara trying to even that up by removing Raga. Swing back side. Giant X fighting as one, leaving just Viva and Nomad, and Viva was the one with that judge. Wait. Also does have a classic.
That damage onto Cloud.
Pop flash. He actually fakes the flash, allows him out. That's nice. But do they still clear the position? It looks like they will. Viva has. Wait, it's a 2v2. They can smoke this spike. This isn't comfortable. This could
Sound
be.
LOS.
Wait, Mike, I'm worried.
What's that?
I'm
He's got him off.
worried. No man is still here. Vulnerable though in a 1v1 now. Grubinho down on just that Guardian. But the time is ticking. No man goes for the swing. But the time is surely too late. We're going.
Kasih batu lagi, Ten.
Tied up here, forcing overtime. Giant X feels like clinging to life here,
Membatu.
but able to get the
Overtime, let's go. GX, let wake up. Yeah, China last move. This game will be so hard. I think the result is 2-1, and map 3 will going so hard like this. OT 3 maps OT.
Minor adjustments to the setup.
Wow. Pretty deep on this.
Dimanapun
Haven't seen them start like that in a minute.
Maybe a puff of the chest. Giant Egg starting to posture up
Dani Jidad.
a little bit.
Oh no.
I mean,
This
he's
feels
got
like
company.
a disaster in the making. Or potentially a miracle in the making. It depends which side you're coming from. But Ara will wait. Rubinho helps him. Trains his eyes.
Mana
First
dulu?
finds a second. Oh! It is a blender of bodies. The Giant X at the helm of it. Leaving just no man alive. And that bold call, that bravery to play up in OT. As you said, a bit of posturing. But God, did it work.
No man to try and recover. West side there to shut it down and take the first OT. Put themselves one round ahead
Ayo, ini mapnya luas. Kalian bisa pindah-pindah
to
tempat.
close out the first map of this series. XLG's pick. Don't forget that.
Good reminder. Giant X, the times you've talked about this, the slow start. Give them a bit of time. Don't believe what you see in those first, 8 rounds.
Nice! Thank you.
You
Brilliantly
never
played.
really see it. And again, coming back to the same discussion around the lighter purchases and how
Dapet tuh. Ada yang dapet tuh. Ada yang dapet tuh. Kocak kan. Dikasih juga.
For Giant X, the slow start happened again, but an explosive finish
Tahap
to
eh.
that one.
Kuning.
Absolutely. Giant X looking phenomenal here in terms of the claw back in on bind. We'll be right back after this break.
Masih dikomplain. Terus Baron nggak pakai potion lagi. Tuh kan nggak bener. Hibur diri dikit. Dia bingung, kita pun bingung. Tiba-tiba yuk ya, yuk. Domino Damsel. Kayak iklan. Sebelahan loh. Masih itu dibahas tuh sebelahan. Coba suruh geser dikit ya. Atau punya nular. Tempatnya luas, tapi bingung. Tempatnya sama kok, cuma tempat kamu memancing. Nah kan, aku langsung iklan. Kasih Tena lewat. Dilewatin Tena langsung wangi dah pergi sana. Emang harus dia saat
both had explosive map ones.
Yeah, look at the tempo though, coming up towards market. Aura straight through. Not really that dissuaded by any of that presence shown yet. So already a slip back towards site from XLG.
Flicker's going to send nade forwards as well. Clear off.
Oh, that's
Paranoia will
nice.
catch as well.
Oh, look how all-encompassing that site hit is. Absolutely stunning. Viva can do nothing about that. I'm so impressed with that. The nade towards back right of Boathouse, then that lovely little swing of that Paranoia coming through as well. Really well executed plan by Giant X.
Will be a flawless with Cloud to close it out. Confident start here to the second map. Again, Giant X always looking deadly in pistols. Usually West Side that takes the limelight there, but
I love this. It's where you meant to play. Happyway's blind. Viva
Yeah,
maybe able to sit a bit deep, but then you're on your
beautiful,
own.
yeah, beautiful coverage in terms of the utility here. Ton of pressure towards those site players.
Even the fact that Grubinho then can just focus that fight towards the back of site, easily clear it out. He knows what's accessible and what's not. I'm really impressed, and Flickless already off to a good start. You said it as well. A comfort agent for him. Going to start seeing him maybe have a little bit more individual impact now with that in mind. But similar pace right up middle.
Yeah. Almost rinse and repeat here. Happyway going to be called upon once more alongside Viva. Aura with a slow clearance.
Kalau nggak dapet yang merah.
The dart sent out here, but dealt with quickly. Paranoia comes through. Actually, a rare miss from Ahara with the scope.
And Raga showing what you can do on the other side as well. To take
Yeah,
out Grubinho.
betul.
And about the minute mark, that's pretty good damage.
Yeah, and the fact is, Aura actually taken down to 20. It's going to certainly slow things down even further for Giant X.
Or the glass cannon. This
I
is
don't know. Maybe I
what-
will playing
Save a
game
little body shot
with
for
my
Aura
friends,
will do the damage.
but don't know
And when they're gonna at least be able to pick up
when-
the weapon, filter it back
when
through, but it feels a
I
bit of like
can
a poison chalice.
start
Because
streaming soon.
Aura, do you feel brave enough to go back in for more? I mean, they got a tag, but tag ain't gonna be enough.
Viva, does he spot anybody? Just missing the timing here with a couple of squishy members of Giant X.
Here we go though. Little classic in the right place. And sadly, you couldn't quite find the right target. Ended up being kind of Flickless to take most of that fight, and then Aura the one to close it down.
Going to cycle out the plant to Aura as well because he's already pretty close to that Blade Storm. Expect him to maybe even throw the weapon across and go hunting for this final kill or death. But yeah, Viva, classic in hand, not going to have much to say in round two.
Yeah. Great start for Giant X, though. You look at confidence, right? After that very slow beginning on Bind, which is
Because it is,
somewhat
I
to be
mean,
expected.
yeah, it is. Take nothing away from that. The conversation coming here to Champions is Giant X have almost done the unthinkable. Now we're here. Can they kind of silence those nerves? We've got to be under a ton of pressure. I mean, this is one veteran in the form of Cloud surrounded by basically rookie experience.
Yeah. And it is a different atmosphere, and you're not playing against the teams you're so familiar with and the play style
Yeah,
that you know of.
tendencies change up, protocols change. Even just those tiny timings can switch up. But that's where credit goes to Giant X in terms of the fundamentals, in terms of really working on the synergy. We'll actually catch a headshot there around the corner. Looked like on the replay. Yeah, can't sing their praises enough this year, but you certainly want to see them progress, that's for sure.
And by my eye, the fact that they're already fighting for that playoff spot here, they're doing it. It's a meteoric rise to form for them. On the other side, XLG now with their first real purchase coming in. And it is lacking in some areas. Those Guardians will be a little bit of a detriment as Aura once again willing to brawl on middle. This is relentless aggression right up the gut. So, no man, that's a bold swing. Does get one man down, but the exchange of space comes through.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Coconut on a bit of an island. There's not going to be a ton of pressure coming his way. And going to tuck himself into wine, actually. So potential to cause some late round problems for Giant X. We're still just going through the motions, trying to isolate engagements.
And I like the awareness there as well. With Westside falling, you can see Cloud already considering, okay, are they going to try and push maybe an extremity? Are they taking space towards B main? Not the case, but caution is being displayed. It's Raga looking to be played in, not maybe, I guess, the cam yet. So as soon as that gets contact, but the Paranoia should have affected Raga, and it has. Very well considered again, but it's Viva's impact that can't be underestimated. Slicing through them from CT. And Cloud's options become nil.
Maybe a chance to catch Coconut on short, but 20 seconds left. The plant's going to be tough.
I like this though, because you're going to hear some of these steps as well.
Oh, yeah.
Coconut, well positioned, even if it gets checked on. There were so few options for Cloud. He had to go on that sort of tempo and pace to try and get the plant in. So very well handled in the end. Got to say it, Viva.
Yeah, another big round from him. Shutting down this crunch towards market. And whether or not XLG are going to consider really trying to slow this push up through mid, because Raga's been, I think in the previous, forced out by utility and then tucking in, playing anti-flash off the camera here. But again, if Giant X can draw that first blood, that's when they try and find these favorable engagements, right? A 2v1, a 3v1 potentially somewhere. West side trying to get something done here.
B-main's being fought for this time.
Yeah.
Seeing them much more active in taking a fight on this, putting Westside right through his paces, and he's been a fantastic player, but he's feeling that pressure of a deeper challenge now, and there it is. Raga strikes. He strikes accurately. So Westside removed again. A tough beginning for him.
Langsung login.
Giant X to re-clear this space is high.
Oh, yeah, Giant X actually stacking up behind this first blood. Still 3 players semi-committed here. Up towards B main. Ooh, Viva just on a cheeky little off angle. Paranoid will only catch on the Raga though.
Raga's been blinded
Ini
so often.
di sini ada blue lobster katanya.
Nice shot
Yep.
though towards Ara. And a
Ini
little
ada
bit
blue
staggered
lobster.
from Giant X, and brilliance from Raga. It's Flickless alone here. And little by little, XLG getting a bit of a... Okay, a little bit of a...
Aku percaya dengan fishing radar.
Yeah, big credit to them, but slightly off on the timing there. I think it's actually Flickless's flash that catches on lane.
It looked like it.
Was it Grubinho, I think, over first contact there?
Might be. Because he was having to wide run
Yeah.
that. And again, the fact that no one was able to kind of fill that space quickly enough to get a quick trade on it, you know, it's as diligent
Hidup harus
as
seperti
hopefully
late.
that's a bad situation. You're going to probably see it maybe here. There's the flash, and yeah, I do think you're right. Eaten by Groovy.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Giant X kind of rely on that a number of times, but they're usually tucked against that wall. Let's get ever so slightly off here in terms of this B site take. Giant X. Sheriffs.
Wahoo!
And a stinger here for Ara. Just one away from the Blade Storm, so, well, got it now, but won't
not
be
how
able
you
to, yeah, won't be able to invest it here, but West Side.
There was a smoke there, wasn't there?
Maybe a ping on the minimap that he's found that wall bang, but can't get the upgrade. TP gonna be.
Parah.
I was gonna say cancel at the last second here. It's drawn Viva deeper. He is still on an island. Some utility from Happy Way to overcome though.
That 3K still in my mind. He was great for that. Can't quite find him with the out drone either. Giant X trying to imply it's going to be this B finish, but I'm seeing that spike on the move.
Perfect timing on the knife though from No Man.
I like this mid slip though. That's really nice from Westside, punishing the rotation. Another slip through from Giant X, punishing the positioning from XLG step by step. And the spike's still cautious because they know there's probably another man here.
Grubinho conscious where this last player towards A is.
Could put his life on the line to try and find out. Safe plant.
I mean, yeah, no reason to really commit towards this L clearance just yet, but Westside, actually he's got a second.
Okay, Grubinho had to get in on that. It felt like only half the players were aware there was a potential of someone in hell.
I mean, they can tuck behind Jin. There's no reason to go towards the switch there, but Viva now on a 1v2.
Not impossible. No armor and Flickless. Barely a touch on Grubinho. Viva still has that dart. I think he did. The barrel just ahead of it, and the Mastercard thrifty for them, but I got nervous on site.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, the first couple of players from Giant X commit towards the front of Jen, knowing, I guess Grubinho relaying that information that...
Just inside that edge of the smoke.
You see the reaction as well as that way. It's here so quickly. But again, It's the second kill from West Side in mid that draws the eyes of No Man. Again, Giant X in a position to capitalize immediately.
We got knives for days on both sides.
Emang Valo sekarang bermus? Berisik.
Raga and Ara, both with them now.
Di itu yang pas di Riot itu.
Ara last time, I think, just kind of got, I don't want to say spammed out.
Was it
but he
through
just-
smoke?
It kind of looked like it,
It was
right?
on the cross into main, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he tried to avoid the knife. Coconut set up with a paranoia here to potentially slow things down, but no command popped. West Side found an opener.
They're doing so well at these side takes. That 3-2 split is so well done. It was up against Sheriff, so harder to make it count, but still simple stuff for Giant X. Not looking phased by this so far, as Cloud's position should be rewarded. It is. Raga a little sloppy. Trying to play back in through middle, and Cloud just taking that skip ahead. Oh, but he does get tagged, so an opportunity made. For the rest, to try and get back on the site, feels like the impossible task.
Yeah, Viva, unfortunately, down to 29 here. Does get the upgrade, No Man. Also, rifle in hand for him. I think probably just going to give this one up now. Great usage of the null command, but again, it's West Side so quickly. Somebody from XLG has to plug this hole.
And I do wonder if there's going to be an earlier timeout now for XLG, because as much as it is only, what, 4-2, I feel like Giant X is starting to get a nice tempo running this and a nice read.
Sure, and I guess the discussion on the back of that, considering rounds 1 to 3, where Giant X are very, very eager to take market space, that's where there's now a gap towards short. Investing a second player towards that mid-hold. Giant X now capitalizing on that.
Eyes down.
So maybe slight adjustment to be made.
Dapat
Whether or not it's
Petri.
Viva and his util to kind of pick up the slack there, but I mean, it's Coconut and Raga both punished from that now.
Gitu,
DX,
PCT. Terus suaranya double-double aja.
Potentially.
First time we've seen such a direct approach if they continue on this pathing. And it looks like they want to. There it is, away we go. Already, look at this. It's picture perfect, but slicing in between them is Viva again. Can't over-deliver now.
Wait,
as
wait,
Aura
lewatin,
on a
wait.
test.
Wait.
What's it?
Door,
He
door.
absolutely saw No Man, but he can't deal with him. Oh! 3 back! No Man standing his ground, leaving Westside in the 1v2.
And a chance to maybe recover the spike, but certainly not comfortable. You can see XLG considering the lurk. Does No Man go forwards here? It's actually going to come out. Westside didn't have his gun out.
Oh my god, that was
That could have been a freebie.
Yeah. This side
I have
Ooh.
retrieved the spike.
feels uncomfortable to watch almost.
They're going to wrap him though. Westside, considering the possibility, no way they line up here.
No, Westside again. These steps might be
Yeah.
just the tune to his death. The funeral march out on the way, but it's No Man. That 3K then just slicing between that secondary line coming up. Just perfect.
What damage did Ara actually do with the,
Oh.
I mean, beautiful stuff with the knives. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the second doesn't even look like it even registered. Still very healthy. Yeah, kicking himself about that one.
I mean, he did what he could,
Yeah.
right? Goes in with the
Heroics.
shorty.
Yeah,
Need someone else there with him on it. Raga.
this might be the answer for the short pressure.
Oh my god, look at that deep paranoia. Stalled out though. Raga can't do quite what he wanted. Has to rescind away from this mid push.
Now, can they capitalize quick enough? Already 2 players here from XLG, and a third in market. Make that 4.
Trips are in play this time though, and actually going to catch Ara. Yeah, they've pushed them a little further forward. Westside has slipped into this, just about being able to dodge the Hunter's Fury, but XLG are on site. They're holding this space. Flickless with the removal of Raga might open up a chance, but still a man to the good for XLG. Hold on, Flickless. You got 2 more. Ooh, they almost lined up.
Getting a little more chaotic now, Lauren. XLG
Dapat lagi kan?
stand toe to toe.
Tarjam
Giant
tang.
X. In terms of his pace shift. Yeah, Ara unfortunately just eaten alive on the dash out here. There's the response. Giant X taking liberties up short.
Come on, boys, come on, nice hold.
Tied up 4 apiece now. Ultimate Wise, Coconut, and Happy Way for XLG. Nothing
Ya, Larry iklan mulu anjir.
on the cards just yet for Giant X, and
Bikin kesal.
a couple of rifles. Cloud and Flickless on a Sheriff.
And a switch from Happyway's utility too, investing it over towards A. We saw the impact that it had on Ara just in that last round. Paranoia here. Gonna hear this util coming. Gonna certainly hear Ara on the way. Gotta still the nerves on that one, and Coconut does! The second! Heaven sent! Thought Westside could have gone on a tear, not to be, and there are those trips. That versatility, absolutely perfect again. XLG finding their rhythm.
Beautiful read of the game as well, knowing that Giant X are going to continue almost this strat roulette approach that Giant X love to play around with. And you're right, Cypher utility paying dividends for them. Somehow, I was going to say, Westside responds here with both kills past straight.
Oh. Dreamy stuff there. Absolutely lovely.
Come on, boys. Come on.
Get a little fired up. Fired up in the corner. Okay, timeout for Giant X. And it was something that was
still find themselves traded by 1 here on
It's in
map
the
2.
fake flash to potentially imply maybe B main presence. But we can see it is towards middle, and look at the trip again. This work from Happyway is good. A little bit deeper, so... Oh, Raga! He hasn't even been the headliner so far. Can't get away from that though. Pinged out and punished by Westside. But that hasn't opened up middle like maybe they'd hoped.
No. Certainly hasn't going to lose some crucial utility on the side of GX. Again, much happier with XLG's approach towards mid and short now. Again, you want to force Giant X to make audibles, switch things up in the mid round. Yep.
That silence is feeling deafening on the B side. 3 players there. It's on Happyway, really. He's got all 4 coming to his side of the map. The knife. Oh my word.
Nobody's clearing it.
That's so brilliant! Happyway! He didn't see it coming, not for a second. The cross-map knife set it all up so well. He does lose his life, but it's Ara now with the weight of the
Spike.
world on his shoulders. You're right. The spike's still left down at A main.
What to do now, going to try and get some security from the door being closed, but the Dark going to come through, going to ping him out.
The time. He's running out of options. He's running out of time. And XLG, I can't believe it. Happyway numerically against the odds, holding that solo site like an absolute champ.
The timing of this knife is just sublime. Come through here. Again, look at the ping. Nobody considering the possibility.
Happy way, man! You're king, bro. You're king.
On a silver platter for XLG.
So well handled. 4 back-to-back, and no one can tell you that XLG haven't worked hard for these rounds. They've been playing a very good game here.
Wow, Westside off rip.
Wow.
How'd that happen?
It's a dry look. That's uncharacteristic of Westside. Normally
Yeah.
a very composed player. But the pace
Oh my
is their
God.
downfall again.
Buy one, get one free on the trip. Grappino suffering the same fate. Blickless too.
Down, defender spawn.
How many multi-kills are they going to get, Mike? It's 3s, it's 4s, every round it feels like. Is Cloud irrelevant to outcome?
Just a Sheriff 1v5. No spike spotted out here. And damage would be great, but not that impactful here in round 11. Considering the bankroll XLG are now sitting on. Maybe an extra orb for him. It's not going to be it. Coconut to shut things down. A flawless round victory here.
Last round in the half.
Oh,
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't spot it on the minimap. Usually, Westside will cage forward here time and time again, but
Enemy remaining.
yeah, just disrespect, or Viva disrespecting that assumed control that Westside has repeatedly. Okay, B's wide open. Well, now, I was going to say, yeah, Raga coming back. Maybe.
Interesting beginning.
Again, putting the Cypher util elsewhere for the null command to come through, but there's going to be a timing here. Raga going to sit and wait on the TP, but Ara's found the opener.
Yeah, this feels a little too late in the day. Ara able to get ahead this time. No resilience and maybe a gamble of a call towards his stack on A, but it's not perfect. Raga in trouble by all accounts. How is he still standing? Finally put to bed. Oh, it's devastating. Giant X got given the keys to the castle.
Yeah, I mean, were they over-celebrating or something? Because it's, again, you could see no commands up. They want to invest the Cypher util elsewhere.
That's fine, but a bit bizarre, Mike. I didn't like that last round, but there's plenty more to look back on. We'll be back after this very short break.
My ultimate. One enemy remaining.
GX. Kayaknya kalah deh, di map ini kalah. Jadi sama harus menang 3. Feeling gue sih begitu ya. Iya. Bocor. Ayo lo, panik nggak? Panik nggak? Gak tahu iklan apa. Gua pindah-pindah aja. AFK nih.
Series. Scanning ahead. Should I say that map, maybe? Safe floor dodge to clear through A main. Making sure XLG can at least get a couple of steps. They will be on the attacking side now, of course, meaning that Giant X on the defense.
Iya.
Trade out of info, but a
Deket
very
tek
cautious
where
beginning
tek
from
where.
XLG.
Yeah.
No overcommitments here.
No. Again, we saw this on Bayern, almost getting a feel for where Giant X want to prioritize. We saw it in the first half as this as well.
Yeah.
In terms of the adjustments for XLG on their defense.
He's seen something here.
Yeah.
That's at least one player noted, potentially more, but the smoke is going to deny vision and allow Raga to slip deeper, but he's taking some liberties
all a
with that
fake.
line of sight, and you're right. It's put Flickless right in the crosshairs. He's got to be ready for this 3 HP. He's barely breathing. How is this man alive? I do not know. How is Flickless still standing and doing damage? But the Cloud swings in. They're down to just 2. They've capitulated on short, falling to pieces.
Wow.
Giant X, what a reaction.
I mean, rough map 1, but Flickless here delivering a pistol round. Again, the fact that he survives then gets a kill with the nade as well. I mean, did the paranoia come through at the same time here?
Yung ka
A
ba?
little high almost, but
There's a flash connection onto No Man here as well, but
Pasti
I
kan
think the
ikut.
paranoia did connect. Well, not even just slowed them down for a second, forced to reposition, but playing his life so well up on the switch. Next now, a chance to tie things up.
high priority on mid control as well, putting a lot of emphasis behind this 2-up cap, and they've really gone far.
I mean, yeah, they've walked all the way up.
Ooh, hello.
Ungu-ungu muda.
To do this against Classics is a little dangerous, but I mean...
I think now get the hell out of dodge. Aura just gave up the sight line.
Oh man, this feels sketchy.
Yeah, I mean, very well prepared for potentially finding a couple of kills, but split second either way. Means we're still sitting at a 5v5 here.
How many lines of sight just get given up a second away?
XLG looking to potentially regroup. They're going to maybe play off a knife from outside B here. Try and sell some sort of fake. I mean, it's drawing potentially Flickless, but problem being Ara's got an early sight line here.
Dikira Eva-nya Leon.
Still got dash as well. Come in. Confidence to commit to 2. Raga and Coconut left in tatters, but his support does fall. That's Grabinho gone, so you have to go wait on those rotations. So we'll give up the plant.
Just catching a glimpse of Happy Way. Able to find this kill though. Ara still trying to get something done, but tagged up now. Going to be revealed.
Whoa.
Ara straight in though. Finds his third. Cloud to follow up. It's just No Man.
God, this is tied all even fast.
Yeah, very, very quickly. XLG putting out some probes, some feelers here for the first 2 rounds of Ascent, second half. Again, it's fortunate. Again, No Man's the one that's disconnected, so no flash to really...
Yeah, maybe they
Ara
can
into a
be
position where he has to respect any
revenge
pressure coming
by
through main.
G2.
Same.
He was good right now.
That's got to be an emote.
Okay, bonus. How's it looking? All right, so Vandal with Cloud, the rest Bulldogs and Outlaw still in play. On the
Dari awal
other
udah
side,
Roblox,
Light
berarti
Show
nggak akan
got
Valorant.
half work now. Not the fun gun. Let's see what he does with it. Looks direct to imply there's going to be this A site hit, and you've been, as I said, singing those praises to West Side. I want to see it here. Kind of classic map for a Cypher to kind of have impact on. We saw what Happy was able to do. Even as I said, not reflected necessarily numerically, but the impact is certainly to be noted.
Yeah, I mean, we have such a ratty player that can still string together headshots the way Westside does. Can cause problems for any team. XLG just so cautious in approach.
Very slow, isn't it?
Trade-off of drones in mid. Of a bigger win potentially here for XLG.
Gak salah, emang bajunya Iso kan techwear warna ungu lagi. Ungu lagi.
Slingshot back, Raga. No freedom.
Iya makanya.
Westside now going to be struggling, and there's Aragon. Westside is back to the wall, but a lovely reveal. Just tees him up. Oh, and Cloud with that big boy swing up in heaven. Putting them in a 2v2. I think they might be ahead of this. Well, it's dealt with regardless. It's Happy Way forced off the angle by the flash. Grabinho doesn't seem too aware. Happyway still looking for his man. He's found him. He's found both.
That's so lucky as well. Viva's down to just 10 HP. GX not considering a deeper position here towards the jump up. And Happyway pounces. The opportunity to deny a bonus conversion here. Beautiful stuff from Cloud though.
T1
Crispy.
feel good. When the Edge join, T1 is very much good, better than before.
If that rhythm hits, if he finds that right space again as Nigella.
The Edge so OP, bro.
Is still the workhorse.
The Edge always being top frag.
If he does find it, I'm terrified.
Before
because
the
we'll
Edge
see what he
join,
can do, but
always
big
Buzz
change
or
now from
Meteor.
XLG.
But now the Edge always top
Pretty
frag.
early on, Cloud is flashed up. Raga will secure it.
Oh, nice paranoia too.
Yes,
that's
west side as well.
How did he get west side there? Was he stuck on switch maybe? And where's Rubino off to, man? Do you think he had that for free? Okay, Flickle is still going to put a fight back in, but the site is firmly in the hands of
Yeah,
XLG.
give this up. It's gone. No way you're retaking this now.
Spike planted.
Again, yeah, a little sloppy.
Were they caught off by the pace change, do you think?
Even so, when they get a chance to catch their breath here, what are we doing just charging through Arch? You've got to assume there's heavy presence outside. Again, it's going to be potentially a player like Viva who's a little delayed in terms of the utility investment.
Yeah.
You have to make that assumption, especially with a flash catching into market. You've got to assume that these initiators are a little split away from the front lines of XLG, and not something we usually see Giant X stumble on.
Okay, that should be a bit of a, slap on the wrist, really. And I do want to see the replay on some of these kills, especially that one going through Arch. I don't know what they were thinking on that one, but...
Well, west side swings on to switch. See, the flash catches here. It's actually off by the time.
Oh,
Yeah, here, this position.
Nice from Raga, to be fair.
Yeah, good
I
game,
mean, it's desperation to bail Cloud out.
Yeah, that.
Like I said, you've got to expect the initiators to be a little further behind than the jet that's pushing in.
Yeah, absolutely. But look, decision making in a game like this, stage like this, I get it. It can slip, but that should be something they've got to be aware of now. Is look at the money.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of rifles invested here. Aura one away from the Blade Storm, but Cloud does have his Hunter's Fury. Maybe a chance to share the wealth a little bit, but Aura shut down.
Masih playing ZZZ.
Okay, but Happyway's fallen to a similar fate, and this is a commitment here. And normally, it's going to be Cloud good for another follow-up on that, but sorry, Westside just got two. And they've just done it right back to them, haven't they? Oh, you want to go faster mid? We'll do the same. We'll show you how we do this. Giant X gives them a taste of their own medicine.
Yeah, looking a little more like the Giant X we've seen domestically in terms of this light buy. Westside finding 3 with the Sheriff in mid. I was going to say, show me the second one.
Oh,
Can you scream Sasal? Sasal!
9-8. Operator coming out for Aura, and actually the operator was what got him online on bind, so this is another layer to this.
I mean,
but
always the turning point for him, yeah.
here
He
in
finds that
investment-
groove.
Yeah, you're right. Raga getting those knives out. Well, the plan is to try and handle this. They've got to be aware there's a high chance it's coming in.
What did the knife connect, or was it just
It
Raga?
did. I don't know how many. It looked like it could have been more than that, but Trevino. Feast or famine, Mike? What are we thinking here? Oh, it's the flash! A flying Nomad dives in, Flickless with the blind. Oh, but it's Cloud! From up above! Again! Delivering damage back to back for this man! Heaven sent! Work from Cloud.
In perfect timing on the dart to set things in motion. Unfortunately, Rubinho gets a smoke off ahead of this no command, which is crucial to make something like this happen for Cloud. Even though it's
Magic. Absolute magic. We said it. There's times when Cloud can step up. And that's one of those moments. Time out now for XLG. Feeling that tempo shift, that pace change, that little bit of threat here. Because again, Giant X have map 1 behind them.
Yeah, they absolutely do, and certainly with a round like that where there's ultimates invested and you're looking to really take control of a round decisively like that in the back of a no command. to be held at basically the first hurdle.
Emang harus
Certainly could knock the wind out of any team. That's not even talking about what's at stake here for XLG.
Absolutely.
You're going to see Ara, Bladestorm, Westside does have the neural theft, and
Did they see the operator? Did they kill Ara? I don't even remember.
I don't think so, no.
I honestly, I don't know. I wish I could tell you with confidence. Hopefully someone out there is able to, but someone's watching. Someone in the slug club's out there. But this is a round to be farming in, really. Is you got Sheriff, you got bits and bobs. Now, XLG
Well,
have been dangerous.
XLG, yeah. Well, they've certainly thrown Giant X off rhythm. Has been on some of these scrappier buys, but we're seeing a hell of an investment behind a scrappy buy, actually.
Hero rifle and a backup Guardian.
Starting to pull the stops out now. See if they can replicate some of that success they found previously. Knife going to shut down the drone. And no harm, no foul. But again, still information in terms of the steps here and the flash over the top.
Quite a lot invested just to get even a look towards A, mate.
Yeah, and it's showing a lot of intention on the side of XLG as well. Nothing else going on across the map other than this mid dart that's not going to draw too much.
That's nice.
That could, though.
Here.
Need something else behind it, maybe a body shown, a bit more. Cloud going to tuck his head down. This has been his site, his domain. This time, no suppressed and handled. Raga with a quick, I guess, death more than anything. And where's the spacing on this? There's now the layering. What is going on this round, Mike? And now it's all gone. Topsy-turvy! Flickless! Apparently that's why he's called this. Spins around and gets him down, but is Viva still alive? Light shield, recovered Vandal.
Did Ara pop the knives there?
Not sure.
Yeah, he has, yeah.
Yeah, he wants this one dead. He wants it's both ults. Both ults coming in. They didn't want to give him a second to breathe. But there was that threat, right? There's that danger that XLG can have. I was worried about the spacing on that.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. I mean, Raga dies so early that Gravino actually holds the angle, then turns anti-flash and gets punished by Viva, but Flickless talks about comfort here on the KO. This flash out of the smoke was beautiful.
Send that flick, please. I'm not that guy, bro. I'm not that guy.
Oh, you are now.
Yeah, apparently so, man. Gotta look back at these ults as well. Flickless has his. Gravino's has it for a minute, but again, it's happening. Like nothing else to really bank on here. So XLG starting to really feel the pressure. They're not a mile away, though. It's 9-10, and Westside finding happy way.
Again, early casualty to take in terms of late round pressure here, but XLG might be able to offset that slightly by dealing with a strip in mid. It's going to certainly draw Flickless for his curiosity this direction. XLG look to potentially follow through on this.
Does imply the third man on A, right? If you're getting spammed from that right side on CT, do they explore for... Raga's going on this one, but they've been implying presence here. I didn't like that. But I don't like the plan. It's like you're pressuring middle. You're kind of trying to imply that there's presence here. This is getting weird, Mike. It's getting messy. And Ara, he's tagging him, but the body bag's still without the body in it. Viva and Coconut still alive. No Man still sitting pretty. And 30 seconds.
Oh yeah, they have to prioritize towards window.
Cloud's watching this one.
Does
Does dart, shock darts.
juga makan yang sama.
They look like they're cornered here. They've got to go for the burst and try to send forth the sacrificial lamb. This time he's putting them in the grave. And
Gelo.
up for a couple of stray shots. Now puts him up to 11.
Down.
Edging closer and closer to closing out map 2. Going to force XLG back into it. I mean, it looked good from Raga's POV, even sharper.
Raga, sit down, brother.
Raga, sit down, brother.
Yeah, strange exchange. I mean, Gravino caught out in some very odd circumstances. But luckily, are able to counter.
Oh.
It's just the overall approach here in terms of XLG. Floating dart to come through.
Nice stall here, isolates one, the paranoia, fantastic. Rubinho, can he live? It looks like he can. Actually, no man gonna find him in the end, but now Flickless on the chopping block. Stands his territory, but now flashed out. Aura again, up for the challenge. Forced into a deeper corner. But the sight becomes a slither. There's nothing to play with. Might just appear in front of him in a second's time. Coconut, he wants this fight! He just falls to his death. Another attempt made and another fall short. It's 12 for Giant X now.
Wah, 2-0 kah ini.
Making XLG sweat so hard. They have to dig so deep to get to Aura and apply even just the slightest pressure. Again, Viva
Apa?
solo endeavor out of main.
Iya. Seru sih. Kalau menurut gua sih seru karena dia modelnya nyebrang ke pulau-pulau gitu loh, pakai kapal gede. Terus lu bisa perang pakai kapal. Jadi kapal lu bisa kasih cannon gitu. Jadi base lu di kapal. Di raid nanti. Iya.
Map point, match point. The Giant X. It looks like they want this one done. Grabinho on the swing. They're going hunting. Happy way falls.
Yeah.
Braga takes a stand. Taking 2 down as well. Opening up the chance for short. But the final boss is still here. Aura back to the wall, but still thriving.
A chance here to reset as well. XLG not in a position to continue with this progress. Now Cloud, where he's previously excelled, actually going to give that angle up. Viva will catch Aura on the drift away.
It's Cloud again here.
Not going to find what he wanted this time.
No, 2 shock darts though, could be a problem. Coconut's got to be cautious. West side getting close.
To potentially set West side up here.
Kalau mau ini lagi nggak apa-apa sih. Si Taka udah jauh tuh. Di situ banyak ininya soalnya, banyak puzzle gamesnya. Masih menunggu game-game lain. Dia bisa update 1.0 kalau nggak salah ya, Lost itu. Kenapa? Iya. Sekarang bingung dah ngelihat game-game kayak gitu ya, game-game survival gitu. Isinya reviewnya bener-bener mix mulu. Jadi kita menurut perspektif kita bagus, menurut orang lain kan jadi nggak tahu. Kadang-kadang juga ya kompetitor mungkin kan di spam ini yang jelek jadi turun ratingnya. Lalu kayak gitu.
And are they diligent? No, so they're going to be punished. Aura draws blood first and backs away. West side waiting. Swing from Cloud. It's control towards middle. And it's dominance from Giant X. Bomb flash and desperation. No man tries to make a play and it's down to just 2. Oh, but Aura again still here. That operator rattled off the shot earlier. They know about it now. No man desperately trying to hold on. Digging deep here. 6 bullets to still play with. You heard the knives come out. And they are turning tail and they are running out of there.
Oh, he's just about to spot the rifle.
The guillotine comes down here in Paris. So it's down on Viva in a 1v2. The one who did it last round, who stayed alive, who got them that round. He's got 25 seconds and a brutal choice to make. He's
Rolling the
Ara.
dice, yeah. Had access to both sides potentially here. He's got Dukung, got the Hunter's Fury, but
Iya,
has to
emang
find
kalau
the
main
red
CS emang
plant.
enaknya bisa ngumpulin.
It's now uphill by every step.
Wallet,
10
tim wallet.
seconds to go. Viva needs a plant. He needs to clear Ara. The list is growing. He wants that plant first. He needs it, but it might be a knife to the side of the head. He's dead. It's over. He gets the other knife out.
Gila di pisau anjir. Not respect, knifing. Oh my god. Nggak ada perwakilan China dah. No one team CN in time kit. Ya. China going home. GG. Tiba-tiba lu ada. Luar dan harganya lagi naik. Spekulatif man. Okay guys, thank you for the streaming. See you in the next day. T1 versus G2. Thank you semua. See you next time. Bye bye.